It is time for the baddest show. Let everybody know the Icon Sports Southeast.
Trapping at my granny crib, you know I made it happen. My life until he ran, then I started rapping. Don't be none that you ain't. We was broke, we were just eating noodles, now we eating steak.
Is complete and in for a touchdown.
It is time for an Icon Sport exclusive coming at you right about now. Football 365, coach.
Yep, at some places they talk about it. We live it, man. Never stops. Day in and day out. Today was a blessed
Don't
day.
ever stop.
Yep. Of course, that was God's plan, but I did have, I said my little prayer when I met that young man for the first time, and I said, I know I've coached a lot of good kids, God, but I really would like for this young man to make it because I sure do think he's going to do it. Yep. It's the man right there of the hour and the day, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. J.J. Bush himself.
Football 365 was deep up in there. So, what a great night. So, great night to be here.
Yep. Man, what a great day. And for all you that are just tuning in that, either your boss has been making you work a little extra up before July 4th on the laptop or something, but you have to be living under a rock or on another planet that doesn't have access to Earth and the internet. But J.J. Bush, 4-star linebacker, is committed right now to Arkansas, everybody. So, woo
The
pig sue-wee.
Arkansas commitment.
Woo pig sue-wee, SEC, baby. And they're ready to win again, y'all. In case you don't know it, Jerry Jones himself played football for the Razorbacks.
Well, you got Taj Overton out there, and you got Big Trent Sellers.
Yep. Man, they love us right now, man. They love Mobile.
That's
Kind of always have, man. London
so
Crawford play there.
start a pipeline, boy. You better start it in Mobile. I tell you that.
Hey, y'all. Today proved it once again. I've got to finish my book. Can't steal my quote here, but in the statement. But per capita, man, Mobile, Alabama, this area, most recruitable place in the world for football. This is where the best football players are per capita, man. You're going to be able to find kids here. We got
Q, I
players.
sent you the link. I sent everybody the link.
We got plenty players. Now, some of them are more special than others, just like the young man on the screen right there. But,
It's not crazy.
Man, what a great day. That was just awesome, man. Yep. That's a clutch football player right there if I've ever seen one, I promise you. Loves the big moments. He's just bigger now, man. To me, he's never really changed.
Hit it right, coach.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Coach? It was a great, blessed day today, seeing everybody
What
at that gathering.
KT Jeff was out there with that dapper. Damn, boy. Boy, Jeff, you know what time it is, boy. Next time we have a commitment, man, I'm gonna put on me a shirt and a tie.
Where you gonna think Jeff getting practice for printing? You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
Jeff?
y'all know I've been ready to put on my professional thing. I probably should have jumped into the little principal thing for a minute and went back into coaching or something. You know what I mean? Just I didn't want to have to work.
Jeff getting ready for them executive, for the executive staff.
Yeah.
I respect that.
With our seats on.
I gotta lose some weight.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be working out our entire city staff.
I'm all, you know, with it.
Yep. Free personal training on your lunch hour if you'd like it on mine.
What you son? Be right out there with you.
We're gonna put everybody on at least the walking program too.
Well, come walk with the mail.
Yep, come
walk with the mail. We walking.
Hey, you said we're gonna do it tomorrow night, Coach?
What we got tomorrow night?
Walk with the mail.
What tomorrow is?
Well, I know.
Tomorrow.
Well, we'll think about it. I think we need to do it twice a week until campaign time. Let's get out there. You need to lose weight anyway, big boy.
Hey, look here. Hey, I don't want to lose too much. Somebody might try to grab me.
What you say?
Yeah.
What you say?
I don't want to lose too much weight. Somebody look. I want them to try to grab me and think I'm light anyway.
I said that though, but y'all see KT. Y'all see that picture?
Man,
KT getting down.
KT solid though, man. So
what you say? KT been working. He can't hide.
Forearms. Look at the vascular.
Yeah, you can tell he been working.
He got that vein in that forearm right there.
He ain't mean, but he's still
know what you're doing.
You
Hey, you better know what you're doing when you grab the man Pritchard. I can promise you that.
You say?
All of Pritchard gonna come out of it.
We ain't having no problem.
He gonna dot you with that.
Kept them forearms.
He gonna dot him with that ring, and it's got that stadium cut to that ring.
How important is that to have somebody with that mentality to run your city? You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That coach, like she said, it sounds like you might be a coach. Somebody who had to deal with them kind of people who we know understands. Like we not scared. Like you said, it ain't no way I can't go and preach. Jimmy Gardner not walking up my street.
So he definitely ain't walking over here by Smurf Village.
So that's what I'm saying. Loren, I like you said, we can't name nobody else, but the rest of the candidates, they can't do that.
They gonna be on the run. Come
walk with the mail. And I'll tell you something else.
What happened, Monique? What happened?
What do OG? Man, that's what I was waiting on. So Warren, let me run it to you, man. Who the number one recruit in Mobile in your eyes?
Tank Jones.
Yeah. All right, give me an offense.
Wake up, coach. Wake up.
I'm trying to think about this hard.
Wait. What y'all
It
talking
be
about?
hard on the offensive side, y'all. It be super hard.
What y'all talking about?
Who the best offensive prospect in the area?
The best offense in the area?
Did we get going to the senior year if you know
the best offensive prospect in the area total overall? Like I'm for sure. Yeah. Well, he don't have to throw the ball, so he's not going to throw a pick, and he hardly fumbles. Crowell.
He's at Crowell. He is from Alabama. He is a 5-star.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Okay, we're going Jackson too. I had to go Crowell too. Then.
Yeah, you got to go Crowell. If I'm gonna start a team off, I'm definitely picking. If that's my first pick, I'm definitely picking him.
But you did say in the city.
Well, I mean, in the area. If we want to go city, Mobile County Public Schools. I mean, who's the number one prospect?
And people gonna take that the wrong way when I say Tank like that. But Tank been hot the longest.
Tank a
And Tank
five
can play
star,
both
and there's
ways.
only 32 5-stars in the country.
And
He
Tank
was
can play.
number
Tank can
one
play
at his
both ways.
position. I think even before Chicken was number one at his position. So
Yeah,
Tank can
Tank
play
Tank
both
definitely
ways.
play both
yeah.
ways. And
Tank can play
Kel,
both
if you
ways.
haven't seen it, is you said you saying he do play, but yeah, he play
I
both
mean,
ways.
think
All
about
right.
it. You
You
can
want to
put
know
Tank
why
at running
Warren
back,
wins?
quarterback, tight end, receiver.
Well, and here you go. You want to know? You want to know what makes Tank a little different from the other guys?
What's that?
The eye test and the size. He's already got it.
Yeah, he I heard today he's 270 pounds.
Dude, he's the only kid I've seen that's got a back and shoulders like that that's ready to go. He's got the cut already in his shoulder, and
Yeah, he
got
definitely eye candy.
mass in it. It's got mass in it, man. He's strong.
He definitely eye candy.
Yeah. And then he's got the film and the live. I mean, when you're there, in real time, just looking at with the coach's human eye. I mean, like he definitely passes the eye test, man. All you've got to watch is him line up at like the right edge position against the left tackle, and it's almost just like, yep, that's textbook. Just watch this kid, boys and girls. This is how you're become a edge guy right here.
Yeah.
Man, and Warren, why I asked you that, man, I had a conversation with somebody, and I'll tell you who it was later. And we were talking about recruiting guys or whatnot. And I named my top 10. And I didn't say you right away. I said you around number 6 or 7. You feel me? No disrespect intended. I was just naming these I know who know what's going on in the city. And the man had, dropped some stats and some knowledge. And he said, Warren Washington got to be top 3. I said, I don't have nothing but that. I ain't never beat him. You know what I'm saying? And so, I can't say that you wrong. You feel me? I said, but why though? Tell me why. He said he's never wrong.
What you talking about, Q?
When it comes to a kid, evaluating the kid, he said Warren Washington never wrong.
Oh, brother.
It's I don't think none of us never wrong, man. For real.
No. But how he dropped the stats and how he, put it out there, he said you was the first person to tell him that KJ Lacey was going to be an all-world quarterback when he was like 11 or 12 years old.
Yeah, see, I was trying to get KJ to come to Mobile. I was trying to get KJ with Mobile hard.
Yeah. So he said at 11 or 12, you told him that he would be so to make that evaluation, 7 years, 8 years early, that take a lot of skill. And he's like,
but Q, some of these kids you just know gonna be some kind of kids.
Yeah, but he said Warren never wrong.
But I'm gonna tell you though, Q. If anybody watched that game, I'm gonna tell you when I made that assumption, bro. When Tonio picked him up and they went and played that team out of Georgia down here in Pensacola, KJ beat them by itself.
So did.
Just by reading defense.
I was there.
The boy could read defense at 11 years old.
Yeah. When I knew he was gonna be a problem, his freshman year at Daphne, they played AAU ball and they was working out at LaFleur when I was at LaFleur. And he just, got there early or whatnot, and he jumped in the workout with, the basketball team. We went to Birmingham that year. You know what I'm saying? We went to the Final Four that year. He outworked everybody in there. Like pound for pound, he was way stronger than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like Skew, obviously those guys were 17 and 18. He was like 12, 13. But like what they
he had 17 points on foul up there, you ain't riding limit.
Man, that's what I'm saying. And like he was out lifting the seniors. Like he was stronger than most of the seniors. It was, the guys who really weight room rats, who playing with 225, 15 reps. Like obviously he can't do that. But like the wide receiver, he would have been the strongest wide receiver on the floor team in the 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then like he got on the Vertimax, and I was like, he's not supposed to be able to do that. And that was the first time he ever got on it. And I was like, get off, let me show you how to do it. And I put D'Antoni Gordon on there, and he showed him how to do it. He was like, oh, I can do that. And he would like the boy might have a 40-inch vert. He was jumping to the sky, and I was like, God damn, And then I had talked to his dad because dad called me by the ride, and I was like, hey man, KJ working out. What do I seen him jump? He's like, man, I just told that boy stop working out everywhere he go. He's like, he just worked out this morning.
That's crazy. Hey, I'm gonna tell you though, Q. I was wrong by one player, bro. I'm gonna make you laugh. And that was LaMichael P. Ryan, bro.
Oh, you said he couldn't do it?
In park ball, I ain't see it.
Yeah.
No. You're not. Listen to me. This is where I'll get to say some stuff. Okay. We all are usually right about the same kids, but here's something that I can say that I've been wrong on, that a lot of people know, but they kind of don't know. So sometimes you start doing this with these kids too early, and by that I mean I had a lot of kids, and I can't say that it was my fault, because you got to coach with what you got, or maybe I'd left for a year and went coach high school or something and came back. But man, I had a lot of kids that fell through the cracks. That it was what Kel was talking about. Mobile's got a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Got a lot of guys that we know they had the talent to make it to probably even the NFL, and it's just like, man, I do not know.
I thought Shane was gonna go.
But LaMichael P. Ryan, he didn't even start in middle school, man.
See, he won no. Well, he got the theater, but I don't know what they did, but boy, he turned into a goddamn animal.
He turned to
nobody in front of him for one, so I guess.
Well, hey, but guess what? That all goes to say, I tell parents now, I wouldn't want my kid playing his best football when he's 5, 6, 7, and 8.
What you say?
Nope, that shit don't mean nothing.
Because that shit don't mean nothing. I done seen kids figure out when they get 12. I was one of them. So that's what I'm saying. I done seen this shit happen. So not just from other kids, me myself personally. So that's what I'm saying. I used to have daddies come up to me and want to fight me. Man, why my little boy? I'm like, look, home. I wouldn't even want my little boy to play his best football when he's 8 and 9. I want him to play his best football when he's 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? That's when it really counts.
That's when it matters. You're right.
Yeah,
What
and
you
y'all
say?
looked at the Marion young man from Baker, and I was talking to him today, and he was like, Coach, I didn't play middle school football even, right? And I was like, man, that is crazy, buddy. And he's like, yeah, I'm just playing track.
But you got to understand what he was saying. He played at the park. He played at the park. He a kind of chill, baby. They had juniors, so a lot of times they didn't play middle school ball. But for certain kids, juniors is better than middle school because you get more hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but for
juniors was real important. We missed out on juniors.
See, juniors, you did everything. You played special teams and everything. Middle school don't play no special teams. They don't kick off. They don't no punt return. They're not even getting the kids ready for high school.
No, the only thing middle school do is the atmosphere is kind of like high school, giving you at school on game day. You don't go home, shit like that.
Right, you wear your jersey to school. Yeah,
man. Saraland, when Saraland Park Ball still had the Saraland Bills in like 99 or 2000, Brent Dearman was on the team. They won a national championship. Went down to Florida and won a national championship, man. Yeah. So I mean,
you know what player made me know that park ball wasn't shit? Park ball didn't mean shit.
What that?
Trey McMillan.
Oh yeah, what you
man?
say?
He was the park ball god.
Wait, hold on. He went for 2,000 yards.
No, I'm saying in the fact that like I'm gonna give Sante as an example. When I first started coaching West Mobile, Ken will tell you, Sante mom and dad were mad at fucking me.
Yep.
Because I wasn't giving him the ball 30 times a day. But now he realized when he went to Saraland, I had to tell him, bro, Sante gonna start 4 years of high school, bro, no matter what school he goes to. Yeah. They gonna run the shit out of him. I will not. I could have put Sante in the Wildcat and park ball, bro, and just went crazy in the league.
Man, the thing about it was
if he ran the Wildcat 10 times, he'd score 8 of them.
Exactly.
The thing about it was, Warren, when you was calling play, you had Sam and Dan. The year you had EJ King and Sante, it was like you EJ King or EJ King, and people don't like tackle EJ King. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then like the game would get close, and then Sante would hit one, and he'd be out of there. Exactly. It took EJ King, and everybody know what EJ is, so everybody.
You know who caught Ryan when he picked that interception no more? You know who went and hawked him down?
Sante, I'm guessing.
Sante.
Yeah.
Sante was different in park ball, cuz.
Yeah, he definitely took us out. We did not have an answer for him. He abused the middle line, but on that last drive where y'all going in, Warren, that was child abuse.
Man, listen. Warren, when we was at the scrimmage, Warren them, that shit was like different, cuz like going up that scrimmaging, EJ and Bam, and man, like that shit was different, cuz like
Jameson was it not Jackson.
Jackson was a headhunter, cuz Jackson was out of position before Warren them got there.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
Center.
Yeah, that plays some. And on the D line.
Jackson went from center, D line to wide receiver and safety.
That's another
Wide
thing I
receiver,
tell
linebacker.
parents. I tell parents all the time, what your kid playing park ball don't define what he gonna play at the next level when he get to
That's
high
right.
school.
Now.
Totally
Jackson
different.
who?
Roberts.
Oh, okay.
That kid was a nailhead.
I know a couple Jackson.
Well, you was over there with him. What you think about him, Rod? Jackson Roberts, Sarah Land.
And he was pretty good. That dude. He'll work hard.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, where he lacking skill, he make up
Yeah,
for
he make up
effort.
right. He'll work hard.
Them the kind that fuck around and end up in the league.
Yeah, they work
Yeah.
hard.
I bet you did. I bet you Sarah Land miss him right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, big time.
Oh yeah.
Because Viger like, but
just
in
think
Sarah Land defense, they did that all on one side. They really wasn't going at that other side too tough, was it, KT? Am I wrong?
They focus the other side. They have to.
Yeah,
Hey,
that right side is.
I'm gonna tell you what I
think
like
about
the
this,
most
though.
today. I'm gonna tell you what I like the most today. How all the kids embraced each other. Like
What you say?
They was happy for each other. Like hell, grown-ups don't even be like that. And the kids, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. That's seeing that
It
today,
felt
man.
good,
Like,
bro.
man,
I'm gonna be honest with
Kids
y'all
ain't got a
about
hating
something.
bone in their body, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And some kids aren't like that, and I'll think it's because of this, man. When you play ball with people and you grind with people like you're around, it's like a brotherhood that like
You
nobody
just
will
become
ever
your
be able
brother.
to, you know.
Man,
So
the thing about it, them kids know they role, bro. Them kids know where they going. They know they role.
Yeah.
They
And
know
all
what's
of
gonna happen next.
Viger had 25 kids to sign up today.
Good.
Whoa. You
Viger
can't
had 25 kids sign up today for the showcase.
for the showcase. I guess they heard.
Wait,
Hey,
my
bro.
phone. Who'd you say, KT?
Viger.
Wow.
Look,
Well, we know what it is, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you
who
represent your school?
Hey, Coach,
Go
KT, Mr. Mayor. Quick question: we inviting all video guys, right? Like we gonna do Baby Joe. We gonna do everybody, right?
Everybody always coming.
Okay, yeah. So
Viger
everybody
got
invited.
25.
Let's. I
Johnny
think them
Griggs,
guys doing such a good job. Call them out.
Hold on, y'all. Johnny Griggs told me to tell all the wide receivers you ain't getting off the ball.
Who that?
Johnny Griggs.
That's
okay.
Viger other cornerback.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they've been telling me about him.
Him and Miguel, they probably. Hey, that's a bad duo. Him and Miguel.
Yeah, that's a nice duo.
I just got the phone with one of Viger offensive coaches, bro, and I was telling him, I was saying, man, y'all ain't got no line. That man looked at me and say, shit, okay. Ain't nobody up under goddamn 5'11", 3 down at 300 on that big. Where? At Viger. Yeah, Viger whole line 275 and better. Yeah.
Hey, Warren, to me, that's that man. I can't even lie. When you just said you got off the phone with Viger offensive coordinator, bro, I got chill bumps. I was a little hot, bro. I'm cool now.
Bruh.
Yeah, you were hot earlier, boy. You drunk 18 bottle water out the back of my truck.
Man, look, that sciatica, I can't lie, boy.
I thought you was doing work for him or something. I didn't know what was going on.
Hey, man, I got home. I looked in the back of my truck. I said, damn, I just had a whole case of waters. My cooler
I
was
cashed
full.
out you something, man. I drunk about 8 on my
man, you know it's all love, man. You don't owe me nothing, fool.
Hey, boy, you better stay hydrated out there, motherfucker.
Hey,
man, I'm gonna tell you, I was out there sweating, boy.
I buy a case of waters. I buy a case of waters every 2 days, man. I drink so much water, it's ridiculous.
Hey, you know how they tell you you need to go clear.
Oh yeah, another thing, y'all. Big shout out to Sherman Williams.
Oh yeah.
Sherman sending 20 kids. They got
Man, I
20 kids.
told you.
Man,
I told you, KT.
Man, that's gonna be.
I seen somebody bashing Sherman
Boy,
earlier
talk
today,
to
man.
him.
That shit was some nonsense, bro. Get that man a
You
goddamn
can
chance.
talk to him on the phone too.
Yeah, I
Man, one
talked
time
to him.
I haven't talked to him yet, but just like I said, man, one thing you can't deny about Shake 20 is he's done it on every level. It's
Oh
not
yeah.
a level that he doesn't understand about, football. He went further than just about everybody other than these guys who are in the Hall of Fame. So, let's not always bring up somebody past. That was way back then. That ain't the same man, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That man came home and dedicated his life to kids and ran a whole park. He didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? He's been dedicated his life. And people might say, Q, you tripping, but if Donald Trump is the president, bro, what are we talking about?
I'm telling you.
What are we talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? What is he doing now? He's working his ass off to promote a damn school. And bro, they look head above heels better than what they looked last year, bro.
Man,
I'm really sad that he didn't get the
Kel is
job
my
last year.
witness. Kel is my witness. That man called me.
He did.
Kel is
I was
my
standing.
witness.
I was standing right there.
Part B to the thing, and then they gonna bring some of the youth kids out there for the 7-on-7.
So it did. So he gonna bring his 9, 10, 11 year olds up.
Yeah,
Come on, y'all.
that's when I leaned into Kel when he was sitting right. He got in his driver's seat,
So
and I was just like, man, this man
that just irked me, man, because
still got connections with
when
all them
somebody
kids.
doing everything the right way, man, and you constantly bringing up their past and they right not doing good, bro, that's hating, bro. Stop that weak ass shit, man.
Man, that man 10 years past.
Hey, Q.
Yeah, obviously a lot
Man,
of people don't care because
man. Let's focus on what somebody doing right now, man. Take a
And then my
person
thing
in
is
the light
this:
right now.
if you in Mobile and you hating on Sherman, something wrong with you, for real.
Something wrong with you, bro, and that's what's wrong with the city in general. We the city of haters, bro.
man, I was just
Man, praise
expecting to
that
just
man. Man, I'm so happy for Sherman, bro. Man, that's black excellence, bro. And when he write his book gonna be better than yours.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, here it is, Q, man. You know, you on the dynamics of it. But the man called me. Kel got on the phone and talked to the man too. The man, I'm talking about on some real sponsorship type stuff, man. They got 20
Because
kids.
Hey, but
just speaking.
Right after them too.
One thing I can say about Unc though on some real shit, there's no lie. And me and Unc got old school history. Warren know what I'm talking about, but on some real shit, man. Like even when teams go out of town, he donate to them. I ain't talking about just his program. I'm talking about other folk when they go out of town, Atlanta, wherever they go, he always donate to them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't support who don't support them. You know what I'm saying? He still do it.
The thing is, Ken, you know this. The man went to jail for helping niggas.
Right. Yeah. I know. That's what I said. I
he
know.
Went to jail for helping niggas.
Man, listen. I know niggas used to walk
Man, I don't think we even need to focus on none of that, bro. It don't matter no more. Right now, this man is the head coach of Murphy football, and he's turning the program around. And they good at they look better. And let's keep it real, they best player at theater. You feel me? And they had their second best player at Baker, and they still look better than what they did last year.
That's Vital. Shit. Come on.
Oh yeah, he over there. Yeah, he showed. Look. Brandon Ball is D1.
First off, you gotta commend for even taking the job. A lot of motherfuckers wouldn't even take that job. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you gotta think about it, man. Man, on some real shit, Nick Saban can take that job, and he's, you know what I'm saying? It's tough, cause it's a tough road. But hey, everybody wouldn't just take that job. It's tough,
man. That you right, bro. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him, bro. He's a
like
stand-up guy, bro. He a hero, bro.
If certain coaches if certain assistant coaches wasn't locked in nowhere else, he had a best staff down here right now.
Okay, then. Cause
But
they
a lot
can't
of folk,
leave because he in
exactly,
Mobile County Public School, they'll be put you on no hire list. So they gotta
exactly.
stay. So yeah, you're right. And also you gotta understand, man, all that hating gonna get you in trouble, man. The people who back Sherman Williams, bro, you don't even know. These are you know what I'm saying? So like that Alabama pipeline, I don't think people understand how strong that
You know
is,
the
bro.
thing, Q. The man told me Coach Gould was coming down here. And he said he got to put his kids in front of that. The man told me Coach Gould was coming down here.
Hey man,
I don't have to tell him. He told me.
Coach, he's Sherman Williams. You shouldn't be surprised by nothing that happened. What if Jared Jones pop up?
Well, I was just
Jalen,
gonna say
look,
that. I was just gonna say that.
look what I'm saying though. Jalen Tolbert from Mobile played for Dallas. Come on, everybody at Alabama. What if he tell them guy, hey y'all, woo. And I want you to understand that the Murphy to Alabama pipeline is about to be built. They building that mother. They digging the ground for it right now.
What you talking about to be built? Keith McCants went to come
Alabama,
on now.
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying it. What I'm saying is, so all that legacy, that's just adding to my point. You feel me? They got history. You know what I'm saying? Keith McCants, what number 7, 8 pick in the draft?
Bill Cunning
Don't act like
went to
he ain't cool
McGill.
with
I mean, went to
Come
Murphy.
on now.
He a
Don't act like he
legend
ain't
at
cool with
Bama.
crime.
Say what?
Don't be surprised when a nigga from
Bill
Murphy sign
Cunning.
with Colorado.
Bill
Hey
Cunning.
man, look, I don't want to say everything, but the best player from Murphy last year, a 0-10 team, is at Bama. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are y'all talking about? The man got the most juice in the city.
He got the juice.
Let's not.
Who that was on Max Sports talking about who would Dollar take?
Hey, I don't even want to get into
That's
that.
Nep, man. You gotta excuse Nep.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah, that's Nep, man. He
Let's
just
leave Cole. Let Max Sports so wild. Let's leave Max Sports over there, man. Y'all come over here and talk if y'all want to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Max Sports is different, man. It's
Yeah, let's leave Max Sports over there,
So he
man.
called Sherman out today.
Yeah, he
Man,
did.
coach,
But you see what Sherman
but he
told him
don't know
though.
no better, coach. You know he don't know no better. That's why I said let's not even get into that.
Excuse
Yeah, he
Nep
don't
though.
know.
You know,
Yeah,
Nep,
yeah.
that my dude. He
He a
just
good
first
dude,
graded.
right. I
He
gotta
just
keep it
first
real. He a
graded.
good dude. I don't know his point of view, but you know,
Yeah, he just first
we
graded.
on the non-violence. Hey man, let's get them together and sit down and y'all talk. If you got a problem, Sherman Williams, one thing I know about, like you said, he's not scared to be a man and sit down and talk with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So go work
Oh,
out issues
listen,
out,
one
bro.
thing about it, that's what you better want to do. Talk to him now. You ain't finna run up on the
Man,
motherfucker
that's
still
what I'm
in
trying to
NFL
tell you.
shape.
Man, that boy, you seen what Nas did to that boy downtown?
Motherfucker, hey, Unc still in NFL shape now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker still rocked up and shit.
Hey man, he's still shaking now. Y'all better play with the right one.
Motherfucker still rocked up now.
Man,
My thing was this too.
I don't want to
My
get into
thing was
all
this
that.
too
I
though.
just want to praise the man for what he got going right now. You know what I'm saying? We know that what it is, Kel, Warren. You know, we know what it is, but let's just praise him for being the head coach of Murphy football. And I'm ready for him to go out there and beat Saraland. What happens when he started beating Saraland? Because let's keep it real. Jeff Kelly went to Southern Miss. Y'all don't say nothing about Jeff Kelly. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, but hey, he be serious. Hey,
it's coming, bro. It's Sherman Williams we talking about.
It's you know anything possible.
I think in the year of the season of let's see, what would that be? Yeah, the fall of 27, he might be able to do it.
Hey man, bro told me Warren never wrong. What you think, Warren? Come on, run it. I'm listening. You know one thing about me, I'm humble. I'm a listen.
20,
this year coming
after
up?
2030.
That's your outlook for the next. Let's say the next 5 years.
Seriously.
After the 5 years.
You got to go into
Let's
that,
give us
right?
a 3 year. Give a 3 year and a 5 year outlook.
He better just have a 5-year contract to get. I'm gonna put it to you like
He
this,
need
man.
more kids.
If he can win 2
It could
games
be
this
Alma
year, he
Bryant
can go 500 the
2.0.
year after that.
What?
Hold on. Y'all talking over each other. Warren, you go first. Then Jeff. Then Roger.
If he win, he got to win 2 games this year. I don't give a fuck what come from Baldwin County, McGill. I don't give a fuck what 2 it is. I see him going 500 the year after that. And then after you
Final
get
next
500,
year.
you know anything possible.
He need
Well,
more. He need
I,
more
I add
kids.
this to it too. Now you know he had a nationally ranked 12-year-old team last year.
Ball ain't got nothing to do with it.
We talking about boys getting quality players in there. That's
I'm
the only
I'm
thing
talking
I'm
about
saying.
Ball right now ain't got nothing to do with Murphy.
Moving to a quality
Right,
school.
because you got to think about it, Q. They was 12, they still got to play 2 years of middle school. So that
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
shit kind
12
of
and
that changes.
13, so that's 6 and 7 graders.
He got
Say
to
that
get him
again.
ball. He got to get him all the ball he lost from to Davidson and Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get it
Man,
back
This
to
district
baby.
shit,
yeah,
bro.
so
You
y'all
Fairland.
got them
don't
a
feel
big
that
ass
like
6A
that's
school.
gonna be y'all don't feel like that's gonna be a big factor.
Yeah,
He
Q. But
had
this ain't.
6 and 7 graders
But
last
this
year.
ain't.
The
This
last
ain't
year he
punk
coached
ball.
Polk.
This
Everybody
ain't
got to
punk
go to
ball.
one, be on
Yeah,
one accord though.
But
yeah.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is Murphy got how many kids over there? 1,000, 1,500?
Well,
Hey, right, buddy.
and
Probably about
Murphy,
1,500.
They got about 1,500 players. Now he has contact with kids who were just on a 13-year-old team and they were nationally ranked. And they got a relationship. He was the
Look
coach.
on your screen and you tell me which one of
Q.
them teams up in North Alabama
Q. Let me just keep it
that
real.
anybody can beat right now.
Just because your team is nationally ranked, but you got to go and play nationally ranked teams. No knock
He
now.
did.
No, listen.
no, they
Bro,
ain't.
he
If
beat
them
They
the
listen,
bro. Y'all, I
listen.
don't think y'all realize,
If
bro.
them listen, Q, listen. If them folks go play Red Breed, somebody they got their ass beat by 50 points. Cause listen, it's a different cause when you go into Mississippi
No, I
and
don't
East
agree.
Coast.
One thing I say about this is, and
Q, you know I travel the road. Listen to
I
me.
know it. So this is what
Listen.
I'm gonna say. Now tell me if you disagree. When the NYFC was together before the breakup, the champion in the NYFC could go anywhere in the country and compete with
Listen to
whatever
me.
team you had.
Let me break it down to you. I used to
Mhm.
take my 12-year-old team, which would have beat the high point 12-year-old team by 50 points if we was playing back then. And we used to go up
I
there and
agree, but I don't know.
listen to me. We used to go up there and get our ass beat, cuz guess what? We wasn't bigger, faster, stronger than them. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I used to take Melvin Williams, Edwin White, all them kids up there and wanted to tell you, and we'll compete, but we couldn't beat them people. You see what I'm saying? That's
But
what I'm
Trey
that, but
saying.
Burton
that,
was
but
talking
that
about
be
that today.
a lot of that be, and this is what I'm saying, Kale. It's
I'm finna
5
tell
million
you.
people in Atlanta. It's 5 million people in Atlanta.
That's what we saying. That's
Okay, so I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, and it gotta be true because look at per capita, we put more people in the NFL than anywhere in the country.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
So what I'm saying is, if we had one league, whoever to come out of that league as the champion can go anywhere, and I'm not saying they would beat the Rare Breeds, but they not just gonna walk over them folks.
Now them
Now,
folks picking for the whole state.
and this is what I'm saying too.
Them
If
people
we
picking from
so
that
look,
whole
let me
state.
finish. When you had those players, if you had your pick of whatever, let's say 7 players you want out of the age group, bro, we gonna go up there and we gonna whoop some ass. Am I lying?
I'm not listen. Let me give you a real history on something. Warren is my witness. Warren just said KJ and Antonio put a team together
Mm-hmm.
and went and beat the Rare before they was the Rare Breeds. All right,
Mm-hmm.
they beat them. Guess what them people gonna do? That sparked the whole Rare Breed movement. Them folks went and bought the best players in Atlanta. Am I lying, Warren?
Hell
Them
no.
folks went listen, and they didn't won like the last 10 championships since they put that team. That was like 8 years ago. Man,
Hey,
this
that's
is
the
no
only
lie,
team.
cuz.
That's the only
So
team.
8 years
That's the
ago,
only
it was
team
like
that stopped me, boy.
2017.
You heard me? You heard me?
That's what I'm
So
saying.
look, in 2008, the NYFC was the 13th largest youth football
It was
organization
it was
in the
21
country.
parks in it at the time. It was
It
21
was
parks.
24 parks. It was 24 parks. If you got to pick, that was like when boosting them when we were playing. Yeah, with Derek, when I had Derek now, and you had your team and we couldn't beat you. You know what I'm saying, bro? We could
Well,
have played anybody in the country and competed.
I'm not disagreeing on that, Q. I'm not saying we couldn't have competed because we used to go up there and compete with them. But what I'm saying, we could never really beat them because guess what? They was bigger, faster, stronger than. You got to think about it. Back then, Tyrone them had to lead where we couldn't even practice till August. them kids already
They was
practicing then.
they was following the high school schedule.
They practice year
I
round.
Right, that's
told
what I'm
them
trying
folks
to
were
tell you.
practicing when I was up there doing AAU games.
Man,
Yeah, so
them folks
that's what
practice
it's
year
coming to.
round.
They practice year round. They don't just practice; they play year round.
Man, listen,
Nah, they weren't practicing year
that's why I was
round.
telling. That's why I was
They
telling
do,
earlier on the
coach.
show. Listen, that's why I was
Yeah,
telling
they
earlier on the show.
do.
KT, right now that's great what we doing up there at Blunt with the 707. But that's some shit we should have did 3-4 months ago. Them
Yeah,
kids already in the equip. Listen, the team that in red them
yeah, they
division, red
already in
them
the
AU
equipment. I know this for a
Supreme,
fact.
Man, that's why
they
we
done
gotta
already
go
played
and
6
holler at
football
Carl
games.
Jackson, man. I think he was the only one who understood what to do with
Well,
707.
Jason Barnett understood it
Yeah,
too.
man. No, bro. No.
Jason Barnett go on
They
the
wiped
national.
them out, man. He's the D coordinator at Williamson right now. GC Gulf Coast Athletics, man.
But
That's where you
what
go
I'm
play
saying is, you
707.
can't deny what he's done with 707.
Listen,
Well, you
Q.
can't deny what Barnett
Bro,
did over there.
the other dude,
That man
KJ
ranked
Lacey,
number
played for
5
the
in the
other.
country.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it to you like this: who plays for his team?
Everybody.
No.
Nobody.
You know, y'all wrong as hell.
I'm not wrong. They
JJ
got
Bush.
skunked.
No, bro. They might have got.
They got beat
Then
by
that
Barnett's
might
team.
be a coaching issue, but
It ain't a
player
coaching
wise,
issue,
they loaded.
but they're not loaded enough to beat his teams.
Man, I don't know. I don't know who on his team, but
Everybody
I
better.
get you.
Chicken's on his team.
Chicken play
Representing your school
7-on-7.
for
Yes.
Gulf Coast Athletics.
Yes.
Same place.
GCA.
Same place.
And
Steinberger
they just be
and
beating the
KJ
shit out of
Lacey.
251 is what y'all saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a whole show one night.
This year. Now that's this year.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That man have everybody in the city on the. So he
I
had
like the
Qatar
Martin
Marion.
connection.
Let's
No, but
name
we
him.
can't take away. Just like today's signee, he didn't play for them.
Yes, he did.
My
He
son
did.
played for
He
him.
played
Yes,
for
JJ Bush
one
played
Wayne.
for
year.
251.
Wait.
That's
That
what
was
I'm
a
telling
couple of years.
you.
No.
Listen,
He's been
everybody
playing
played
for
for
the
him.
other team. He's been playing for that
He
other
played
team.
for Coastliners.
Man,
Right,
them
bro.
folks play. Them folks be playing for multiple teams, but every day when he was going, I was going out there dropping the kid off. He was out there at practice with 251 every day. John
All
Austin
right.
every day.
I never saw him play with them ever in any.
Man, I'm telling you, he was out there. He practiced with them
No
every day.
practice, but no event. That was 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
he did. He was traveling with them.
Oh,
Bob
okay.
played for
But he
them.
was
KJ Lacey
traveling with
played
the other
for?
team, Q. The
Who
team.
KJ Lacey played for?
Right.
Gulf
I don't
Coast.
know if he played for
That's what I'm
251 or
saying.
not.
No,
Gulf
he
Coast.
didn't. He didn't
Yeah,
at
he
all.
did. At ninth grade, he did. And Ryan.
Okay, ninth grade.
No, they
But when
didn't.
you read what he,
No,
so
they
you can
didn't.
say,
No,
yes,
they didn't.
Ryan
I'm
did.
gonna tell
I
you why
took
they
him out
didn't.
there
All
when
right,
they
I
was
want to guess.
practicing.
I'm gonna tell you why they didn't. Jeff Kelly wouldn't let them play there.
That's not true. He played for
DCA.
251 when
One,
they
and
practiced
No,
over
he
there
didn't.
at
he went out
Covenant
there.
Academy. Look, I tell y'all a quick story, and it's the God honest truth. We was out there. It was six
You out
head.
here
Let me say, it was 6 head coaches out there at Covenant, and I told everybody this is when everybody laughed at me. When I said Ryan is the best player in the country. Antonio Coleman almost swallowed his tongue. Carl Jackson said, it's like 3 or 4 guys out here he would have took over him. St. Paul's coach Ham Barnett said he didn't think so. But if you ask him now, all of them will tell you Ryan was the best player, and we was out there
That's been your
evaluating.
argument the whole time.
Well,
That
if they
man
said
was the
that,
best
Q,
player.
then I don't want to listen to anything they got to say.
Hey, look, none of them won a state championship.
One. God,
None of them guys won a state championship either.
Well, you know,
No shit.
Bucky won with McGill.
Yeah, he won
Yeah.
with him.
But they all will tell you now that he the best player. And all them guys argue me down that Jared White was better. But now, you know, they don't none of them say that no more. I took him out there. He was there. All of them played for 251. And you know,
That's the
just
year
like
Mixon played Q? No.
Yeah, Mixon played. That's the year they beat Travis.
What I'm trying to say
Yeah.
is don't cut off other connections selling yourself out to just one person.
I ain't cutting out myself from nobody. You know, that's why I don't coach now. I'm with that, Jeff. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I think Carl Jackson had a better idea of what was going on. And there's something else too. Since 2014, whenever they started, they've been doing 7-on-7 since like 2014. That's what is it, 2025? That's 11 years. Man, they got every rep documented. Every single rep. I think Carl Jackson, the 251, has represented the city great.
Yeah, you can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
No, you can't take nothing away from him now. We ain't talking about that.
So
But
Q,
you
all I
talking
was
about
saying
the
was,
reason.
this
When
all I was
you
saying, Q, was like the guys from Sims and Toneville started up that blunt like a month ago. And
Right.
that's a good thing what they're doing. Only thing I'm saying was like next year they need to start like March or April because
What I'm saying is, if you sit them guys down with Carl Jackson has all of the information and knowledge.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to
get
govern
them
like that,
guys.
Q. I think they want to just leave it free
I know
ball like it
Barnett
is.
and them
No, I'm
starting like
I'm not saying that they have to go under 251. What I'm saying is just what you call network. Like I said, Carl Jackson know every tournament, the dates
Well,
they
why they
start.
couldn't network with Jason Barnett
that's
too?
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know who Jason Barnett is, but 100% they need. If he like that, they definitely need to talk to him and see what the fuck going on.
You can start playing tournaments in December. That's
That's
how
what I'm
they
saying.
get. And if
That's
you
what
want
I'm
them to
saying.
be, hold on. If we're going to do this, we might as well do this. That'd be like if somebody asked me, well, Jeff, you said you do anything with going back and helping kids in Pritchard for Parks and Recs. Would you coach even a 7-on-7 team? Sure, love to. What's the youngest age? I don't care. Just let's win it all. You know what I mean? But you got to start playing in December if you want to be nationally ranked. There's no point in playing if we ain't going to try to really win.
Because I just watched the battle. One on NFL Network 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying
That
is this:
bitch went down.
the point I'm trying to make is this. The Melford Pritchard. Let's just focus on Pritchard. If you make an all Pritchard team, and
Jason
you
Barnett
got
gonna run it. Jason Barnett gonna run it.
So Jason Barnett gonna run it.
Jason Barnett gonna run it.
So where we going with it? Where we going? We going to the
Jason
national
Barnett
level?
gonna run it.
Or we gonna win the national championship, coach?
We gonna win two or three of them.
That's my point,
Jason
right?
Barnett gonna win it.
And we're going
That's
to
my
find
point,
kids that, hey, we're going to find kids that are committed to this when we're not playing real football.
Look, this
year
what I'm
round.
I'm gonna
saying.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Basketball don't trump
The
this.
people
Baseball,
that's
nothing.
doing it up at Blunt is not meeting with nobody. They're gonna continue to do it the way they've been doing it.
That's closed-minded, coach. I don't agree. I just agree to disagree.
That's what them people gonna do. They're gonna continue doing what they doing.
Here's what they're doing right now.
Hold on, Jeff. Me and Q, me and Kev, they've been up there. Man, them people doing a great job. They don't need no input. They don't need nothing. All they need is to learn how to do it.
That's when all the drama come in.
That's kind of contradictory in my opinion because
no, it ain't because it's little kids. These 8-9-year-olds.
But see, that's what
on the numbers.
8-9-year-olds, and if they've been doing it since they 4, that mean they got 4 years of experience. In 2 more years, they pro.
You ain't getting it. No, they throwing the football.
Coach, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is, you say I'm not getting it. I over get it. What I'm saying is, every resource needs to be used. They don't have to go under nobody. Don't nobody have to tell them what to do. They already doing a great job, like you said. What I'm saying is, let's just make sure they got all the information. Let's make sure they understand all the rules. Let's make sure that they have every resource, all the funding to be what you just said Jason Barnett team is. Let's help them reach so our kids are the ones who continue to grow. Make sure that our kids are the best kids. That's what I'm saying. Just make sure they got all the help they need.
Overdo it too. The old book said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't fix it.
Well,
I'm not saying that it's broke, but we saying that there's a lot was wrong, and or not necessarily what's wrong. But
I love what they doing. I ain't gonna lie. As the mayor, I love what they doing up there.
Let's just ask this question. I think this is what we're getting to. What do they want?
You use their facilities.
The
only facilities you can use are the ones in Pritchard.
And the ones in Pritchard, 100%.
No, but I think what everybody's trying to get to is even what I was bringing up, and I think what Q wants, if that's what they want, do they kind of just want to be even like a NYFC team that was like, all right, if we win NYFC, we're just the best team in town, and then we go
That's
play
not
another
what I
sport?
want at all.
Or
I
no, but
want a
listen,
team.
or do they want to start playing in December, and by the 5th week of January, they've skunked a bunch of people, and next thing you know, it's like the 8-year-olds from Pritchard, Alabama are ranked 8th nationally right now, and moving up. They're undefeated.
I want AJ Green out there handing that gold, you know what I'm saying, GLDs.
Yeah, and this is what they need to understand.
I want, and if y'all don't know, y'all can research it. I want Fast Houston in Mobile. When Fast Houston goes to play a 7-on-7 tournament, it's 30 college coaches there. When Fast Houston shows up, they sponsored by Nike. So they got like 3 or 4 passenger vans. They got all the food. They got like 30 uniforms or some shit. Everybody who's the best player in their area plays for Fast Houston. They don't have to practice. Everybody 4 stars, 5 stars. That's what I want for Pritchard right there. Everybody in Pritchard is gonna play right there at Blunt. From 4 to 18, we will come and take all y'all scholarships. Because all of the best players play here.
How we gonna be playing 7-on-7?
One more thing. It's one more thing, coach. One more thing. And so Fast Houston don't just cater to that team. Fast Houston has every team. They got developmental teams. They got kids who never played that come out and they work and they get the same training. They do the same.
You know, million people in Houston. We ain't got that many people in this whole state of Alabama.
Man, coach, come on. That's not my point. What I'm saying is,
my point. Houston is his own country, Q. You got to realize what you talk about. Them folk got folks from San Antonio, Dallas. Come on, man.
So let's just go with the class of 2025. KJ Lacey will be my quarterback. Ryan Williams will be my starting wide receiver. You telling me we can't build with the nigga that just went to Texas and the nigga that went to Alabama? Come on.
Dude, that's special. You gotta find them.
Special kids. It's something different in the water. It's like y'all don't believe in y'all own city. We are the best when it comes to football.
Everybody ain't trying to come out.
What you mean?
Because the parents is the problem.
Play 7-on-7.
The parents is the problem.
They sponsored by Nike. They don't even see the kids. The coach pull up, the man jump in the van. Y'all sign the waiver. They are AAU certified, so they got $300,000 of coverage on each kid. They sign up through AAU. They pick you up. They go whoop everybody's ass, and they go back home. The formula is already set. Everybody Google Fast.
Easily said and done, my guy.
If you got sponsorship by Nike.
I don't care who you got.
Hold on, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Let me finish.
I don't care who you got.
If you got sponsorship by Nike, you mean to tell me we got Gunner Rivers right over that water right now?
That don't mean you'll come over here.
So when I said I had KJ Lacey as my quarterback, right now Landon Duckworth will be our quarterback. Next year for that class, Gunner Rivers will be our quarterback. What is y'all saying? We can line up with anybody in the world.
You got like Gunner Rivers gonna come over here.
Man, do you think if we sponsored by Nike, you don't think we need to have Phillip Rivers put his input in?
That man already sponsored by Nike.
That man hosts his own tournament. You got their own field.
What you mean?
If you got
I understand that word.
251.
That third world dimension.
He did play for 251.
But every other quarterback, starting quarterback in the city did.
Sometimes
quarterback at Spanish Sports played for 251. The starting quarterback at Theodore, the starting quarterback at BC Rank.
All that sound nice. All that sound real lovely, Q. But sometimes you gotta look at what it is,
Q. This is what we should do.
I don't think it's what it is. I know what it is.
Like almost like a program, like almost like an old school football program, but real short and sweet, and be like, hey, if you want to know how to sign up for these tournaments or whatever, this is how you do it. And I'd be happy to meet with y'all, and we could try to take this as far as you want to go. And exposure's great. You know what I mean? Because it's only going to help your kid be more recruitable. If
It's
that's
a
what you want.
pissing contest. Everybody pissing. I can piss harder than you. I can do harder than you. What they got up at Blunt, everybody need to be trying to learn from them. They got togetherness. I'm talking about ain't nobody hating on nobody. Man,
Man, maybe it just needs to be utopia, almost like a little small country town. They don't even worry about going and playing until the real football kicks off.
Man, I'm just saying, let's do the best. And what we going through right now is why we don't go to the battle and win the national championship, because everybody would think, hey, it should be done this way. At the end of the day, if we want to compete on a national level, the best kids got to play with the best kids.
Oh, I agree with you on that.
Hey, Q. Yeah, but that's easily said and done, Q.
Hold on, let me
It's not.
Yeah, let Warren say something. I think he's going to try to.
So KT finna be the mayor preacher. He already said Jason Barnett gonna run it. Hey, we need look. It don't matter who else you play for. We gonna set the 3 major tournaments, the biggest tournament: Houston, Jacksonville, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia. We gonna go win them bitches.
Look,
and then like you say, battle, we'll go to battle, and that's a successful 7-on-7 season. 4 tournaments, 1 every other month, and let's go win the national championship. You talking about it's easier said than done? That's it right there. You can play and do whatever the fuck you want all the other time, but when regionals come in Houston, we gonna go win it. When regionals come in Atlanta, we gonna go win it.
How we know we good enough to win?
You got to apply
yourself around the corner before you go out of state.
Hold up, man.
Oh man, y'all killing me, man.
Hold up.
Yeah, you
putting a big wig on, Q.
You
putting a big wig
down here to win that motherfucker every year since 2020.
Yeah, but you gotta put that together.
It's gonna take a silent goddamn owner. Once you put a name on it, who running it, he gonna get hate from somewhere. You get you a goddamn.
But this is the thing. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing right. No, if you got 5 haters, what can we say? Find out how to have 13 by Friday, goddamn.
Mobile different though, Q.
That's why we got to change the narrative, coach. We can't, and that's why Sherman Williams and them folks hating on them now. That's some lame ass shit, man. When you see this is what it is, this is the Nike team. You don't have to pay nothing. Come get in the van, go win a championship.
If somebody gonna say fuck that Nike team, I'm gonna go play with Reebok.
But let me tell you.
If Reebok don't even sponsor 7-on-7, dude.
I'm just saying what they gonna say.
Well, then that's ignorance, and we don't want to be around that anyway. Some players are canceled anyway, man. But if you got the best of the best from Mobile, you could definitely go compete. And it's no way that y'all think that we couldn't compete. Like I said, our quarterback last year would have been KJ Lacey for the season.
How many championships we won down here?
And what?
And I rest my case.
And what?
In football. How many championships we won?
At Viger, not more than you.
No, period.
State championships this year. How many championships we won? 0.
We won Jackson.
No, they don't count.
Don't count Jackson.
Jackson right up the road. Jackson count.
But we done. It's
we've been saying,
man, that's the Mobile area, man. Jackson count.
You keep putting all these scenarios.
Jackson. All them boys play part ball. Them boys is not coming when they get work, they come to Mobile and play.
They're not coming.
If that's the case, then Saraland can't count. That's the case. Spanish Fort don't count.
They'll come. It's closer. They're not coming.
Man, come on, Jackson, right up the road, man.
So
look, so this what I tried to tell everybody earlier.
What that
when
mean,
KT become the mayor, and he said, Q, go out there and promote the showcase. The first place I'm going is Thomasville, and I'm gonna work my way back down 43 to make sure them kids out there. What KT been doing the whole time. KT is the one who told me, hey, it's boys and Leroy who better than our boys.
Yeah, you got to take the showcase to McIntosh.
You got to realize you have it. The only way them kids came was when we went to McIntosh. The other time
we've already tried the
formula. When we went to Evergreen.
Yeah, that's it.
So we be around them people. That's what I'm saying. Them our cousins from the country, man. Y'all talking about Jackson don't count. Jackson count.
Hey, we right down the street doing a showcase, and they did
Man,
not
I
come.
fuck with y'all, Jackson. Y'all
And they
count.
did
I'm
not
sorry,
come.
I'm sorry I said y'all
They're
gonna
not
lose the
coming.
thing.
No, you don't get why we
seriously.
Not
don't
coming.
count them though, Q. It's not. It's like a
Man, if
positive.
you
They're
ain't
in a
gonna
league of-
count Jackson, I
they're-
don't want you to count Sarah Land, Spanish Fort,
Hey, you
Daphne,
gotta
none of that
understand, they're
shit.
not
If
counting
it's Mobile,
themselves,
then it's
Q.
just Mobile.
Man, let me tell
You
y'all
the
something.
only one saying
Q.
the city.
They're
You the
not
only one
counting
saying the
themselves,
city.
Q.
Let me tell y'all something.
They're not
Maybe
counting
Blunt.
themselves.
Are y'all getting it? Maybe Blunt is trying to build what Jackson's got and almost be like, we just do our thing and screw everybody else.
Blunt fuck around and beat Jackson. What you mean?
I'm just saying. Talking about
He
what the
talking
kids
about
got
the
going on.
guys up
I'm
there.
talking about the 7-on-7
They got a
starting young.
special group, but they special because they fuck with us, man. And if you, man, Torres, where you at, man?
Playing
You fuck with
against y'all.
Mobile or not? Bougie, where you at? Get on the show, man. Y'all fuck with Mobile or not? And let's see what they say. Let's ask them. Shit,
That
ask
don't mean, that
Duckworth. You
don't
fuck
mean
with
their
me from
kids
Mobile?
coming.
Yeah, maybe a long time ago,
That
but they
don't mean
didn't
the
stay
kids are
doing it.
coming.
Man, the folks came down here. They be coming down. Them folks be down here.
That don't
A
Cam,
mean
few
the
come on,
kids are
man.
skilled
coming.
guys.
That don't
Where
mean the
Cam at?
best kids are
When the
coming.
last time them folk played in the league down here?
Hold on, wait a minute. The last time it was the league, but let me ask Warren. The man say Warren never wrong. Warren, what tell me? Come on, I'm listening to you.
Well, you remember we got your boy Jalen Pickett them came down here and play with Mitch though.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Warren ain't never wrong, man. Them folks right there, they fuck with us. Jackson wouldn't be Jackson if wasn't in the close proximity to Mobile.
You up here talking about the people that running the 7-on-7 at Blunt need to come under somebody, and they running it better
I
than
didn't never say that. Y'all misusing my words. Oh no, that's not what I said at all.
You said they need to
Miscommunication.
come under the council.
No.
That's what you said.
That's, y'all misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm just saying Carl got some good information he could get them folks. That's all I'm saying.
Them
If
folks
y'all
love
come
what
like
they
I said
doing.
that, I said they need to fuck with 251, just like how Jackson fuck with Mobile. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying that they need to bow down to nobody. They doing an
human
outstanding
nature.
job.
Yeah.
Hey, look, don't let nobody twist y'all around. Whoever running that, man, that's my partners running that shit too, man. They know what I'm saying. I'm just saying they need all the
Yeah,
resources.
I'm sure a couple of those guys know who he is, and they could probably
Man,
get
they're
a
my
hold
real
of him.
partners. They're my
They
real,
probably
all them
plan
folks.
on it.
Them folks fuck with me the long way. They know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they probably plan on talking to him already.
Shit, Ryan Williams was up there. That's my brother, man. If I ain't have neuropathy inside, I would have been up there with y'all, man. I can't walk and stand up. It'd be kind of embarrassing laying down on the track trying to watch the goddamn 7-on-7.
I think some people, man, it's just taking different opinions from consultation. That's all you want is for them to get consulted in a professional manner by somebody that knows.
Man, I
what
think the
they're
folks
talking
doing
about.
a great job, bro. All them kids out there, and my little nephews and shit was out there. That's not what I'm saying. Y'all took everything what I'm saying wrong. What I'm saying is the problem with Mobile is that nigga right there got to answer to some of your questions, and we won't even talk to him because we don't want to. You know, this is how the city is. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Everybody, man, need to help everybody. I'm humble, bro. Like the man said, Warren ain't never
Everybody ain't
wrong.
you,
Shit,
Q.
guess what? If they told me Warren ain't never wrong, guess what? I'm gonna listen, goddamn. And I'm gonna ask
Everybody ain't
Warren
you,
every
Q.
question that he willing to answer. I'm gonna ask him. That's called being coachable.
Everybody ain't you.
Right. And we need to being humble is something that in the Bible. The meek shall inherit the earth. Ain't that what it say? So if you not humble and you pick a head that can't tell you nothing, the Bible say the meek shall inherit the earth. What does meek mean? Let me Google that shit real quick.
You don't need to.
That's what I'm saying. That's sarcastic, but the
lowly.
meek shall inherit the earth. That means the humble people. If you willing to listen, the biggest life hack is being around the right people. Shit, you gotta learn. If you don't know the rules, you can't play the game.
Well, I'll say this. Here you go. I like some of your biblical wisdom tonight. So, like, people just need to be wise and seek wise counsel and talk. Just fill people out. All you gotta do is talk to them for a few minutes.
The Bible say, "I take 1,000 good men and slay 10,000 bad men." That's what I'm saying. Mobile, if we get the right people, We anointed. We run it the right way. Can't nobody fuck with us. We'll whoop
You
5
ain't
Houston ass.
listening. It's a pissing contest. Them same damn folks you talking about. Everybody need to go sit down with. Tell a kid not to come to the fucking showcase. So
Williamson kids ain't in the showcase.
Don't get me started.
Listen,
bro. That's what I'm saying. You
Don't get
late.
me
That's what.
started
Yeah.
with the shit. I'm
It's
telling
Williamson kids in the showcase.
you what high school coaches told me.
Well, okay. Well, July 6th, man, I don't care what them mother niggas say. Show me, Williamson, July 6th. If y'all ain't at the showcase,
it's one kid from Williamson, 2 kids from Williamson in the whole damn showcase.
Well, they coming, goddamn. Shit, they coming.
Every other camp, they just went to North Alabama.
Man, they went to North Alabama. That's a college. You know, and then they plugged in with them folks, man.
Q. We got Wiz. Hold on.
What I'm saying? Go ahead.
Hold on now.
I'm listening, right?
We got Wiz. We got Wiz right at about 15-20 minutes from Saraland.
Yeah.
And we had them boys get on a bus, travel with half of their whole team.
Man, come on, man.
We have nobody from Williamson.
See him get in a piston contest. It's
from Williamson now.
All right, so look, this is what I'm saying.
Listen, you ain't hearing what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying.
You kind of talk over what I'm saying.
Hey, Roger, let me say this to you. I really don't understand what you're saying. Run it to me again. You said that they got on the bus and went. Well,
these boys not even from here. Choctaw County. Got on a bus and came all the way down here. We couldn't get nobody from 20 to 10 minutes away from Saraland to come down there. Now, come on now. What sense do that make?
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say.
You can't fight a uphill
This is what I'm
battle.
gonna say. I hear what you saying. This is what I'm gonna say to Williamson. All right. This is what I'm gonna say to y'all too. And this how I play it, and this how I am. We got 2 kids from Williamson coming to the showcase. Williamson is what number ranked team in 5A?
They'll be up there in the top 5.
They're in top 10. They're in the top 10 right now. I think they below UMS because we talked about that. Now we were just fighting. Hold on, wait a minute. I listened to you now. We were just fighting that we need to come together and make sure that them folks rank where they need to 2-3 shows ago. We know Williamson is loaded. All right. If them kids ain't doing nothing, y'all need to be at the showcase. Let's give them folks a chance and just come fuck with us. Just like I feel like about the 7-on-7, I feel like Icon Sports should be the #1 radio show down here. Everybody should fuck with us, and we should fuck with everybody. We ain't got. Now tell me if I'm wrong, KT. We don't hate no school. We ain't got no hate for no school.
I'm telling you, it's a pistol contest.
Man, come on, Coach, you got to be able to say that we don't hate nobody. We ain't got no hate for none of y'all. We want y'all to win the state championship. But we gonna tell the truth about how good you are.
Here go the crazy part about it, Q. Since you want to address the elephant in the room, me and Warren went live at these people's before. Them folks ain't never went live at my motherfucking showcase. When they saw up in Saraland that day, we had them 250 kids out there with mixed, and everybody out there was running. Jamarcus Russell was over there with the quarterbacks. Man, them folks was outdone. I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Now they in competition.
Coach, you just said Jamarcus Russell was out there. That's Williamson, Coach.
That don't mean Williamson was there.
Williamson ain't have a kid out there.
They didn't even have one.
Coach, who was out? Me and Jeff was out there with you too, Coach. I'll be out there with you. What I'm saying is,
let's change. That was the one me and Warren had the damn
Coach, I was out there when you just said when Jamarcus
Russell was out there. That day. We had the lasers.
That was one I didn't go to. One of the only ones.
That day I damn slipped in the mud.
Yeah, I was there.
You talking about the one when Ben came out there when Perry was on the sideline and me and all us was on the sideline?
No.
Nowhere to be here.
No.
Oh,
Calhoun came down here on the bus that time.
Yeah.
It's a pissing contest.
man, it's not
Everybody
that.
want to be the guru.
We had more kids from out of our city than in our city. That's what I'm trying to say.
We had
All I'm gonna
kids.
say
The
is
damn
again,
quarterback at Florida was down here.
man, the
Bro, we
meat
had
shall
all of
inherit the earth,
we had
man.
all of what was it? Choctaw County, Cherokee County. Who sent the whole school Roderick coached?
Choctaw.
Yeah, dude, we had
Yeah,
Choctaw County
Central,
send their whole school.
Tall.
Man,
Yeah.
Roger had them kids pushing kids into the damn fence.
Yeah, and I had Central. He
Come
had
on,
them.
Man, so look, this all I'm saying is Williamson signed up for the showcase. Let's see who the best kids are.
Florida didn't have
Represent
no
your
kids
school.
at the time.
Represent your school.
Viger didn't even have no kids.
Jalen
So
Scott.
let's talk. We gonna treat Vargas just like Williamson, man. Well,
That's what I'm
July
trying to
6th,
tell
let's
you.
flood the showcase. That's all we can do.
We got
20
school 10
Central
minutes
kids.
away.
20 Central kids.
Oh,
man.
Central came up.
Central
But
came.
bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. In all honesty, I'm just being honest, bro. Cy Bird, like when he tells them kids, like when he was there and he's like, "Hey, we going to the showcase, bro." All them kids that think they cool, they coming.
And I'm saying
that's what some of these kids do.
Man,
One kid can make a
Icon
difference.
Sports ain't gonna limit nobody. Anybody can hit the link and
Man,
sign.
we ain't never been in no competition with nobody.
That's my point, Coach.
We have more 5 to 7 year olds than we had come out of our city.
I tell you,
man, look,
Jamarcus Russell took all the little kids on the other end. That damn park was full.
Look, man, Jalen Scott, Jermaine McCree, 1 and 2 corners in the city.
Don't go. Here go the thing. Okay, you want to know the Jalen Scott story? I'm about to tell you. Jalen Scott comes to the showcase and signed. Jalen Scott daddy told Jack at the showcase, my son ain't coming back because you told me not to come to the showcase and he would have missed out on the showcase. That's why he went to Williams.
So Jack told treat Jack the same way you treat Carl Jackson.
No, he's sending 45 kids. Somebody is now, so
that's my point. Everybody changed, man. Icon Sports Showcase is gonna be the #1 showcase.
Listen, you can't make some people change.
You can't
man, I don't know, man. Y'all playing devil's advocate, man. I'm with the Stop the Violence, love everybody. Come out, support your
I'll do
school.
it too with you, Kumbaya. I guess I can bring.
Man, look, Williamson got. Look, let me say this, and y'all tell me if you're wrong.
We got inside hate, man. It's a different when you got outside hate. Inside hate.
No,
Let's call a spade a spade.
Man, look, one thing y'all know about me, I'm gonna tell the truth about how I feel. I went to every Williamson game this year. Man, the fans was lovely to me. The kids was lovely to me. The administration was lovely to me. I think they got a good thing going over there. They obviously top 10 and 5A. Hey, come to the showcase. If y'all got some hate, fix that stuff. That's a flaw on y'all. But I got love for them guys, and I hope all them boys come to the showcase. Notre Dame has always been my favorite team. I love the movie Rudy. If y'all see the Ellis McGaskey, come on out there, man. Come on, we want to see you, man. Number one linebacker in the country. I want to see you, Ellis. Jermaine.
Q. You know the answer to everything, though. You know the answer to everything, everybody. Here's the answer to everything on this whole subject matter, though. Q. The point of it all is, bro, is one man's just got to say, "Oh yeah, I want y'all to go to that showcase if you want to. Just don't be saying don't go."
I agree with that. That's cool. I don't disagree with anything sensible. That's sensible.
Bro, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'll say this out loud. Hope he hears it. Love the guy, but just don't tell somebody not to be coming to my showcase because I'm part of this too.
Man, I think we passed that. You just said that. We agree,
because
man.
The truth of the matter is, no.
Let's just look. Only thing I'm gonna say is Jeff Jeff, you a real one, man. Hey, July 6th, bro.
Dude, here's the thing. You want me to stop everybody though?
Jack lost a Florida Auburn commit saying don't come to the showcase. Now he's sending 20 kids. Big up to you, Coach Jack. I applaud you. I applaud you, Coach Jack. And I'm gonna applaud Coach Antonio Coleman when he send them boys out there.
Hey, you know what a showcase should be?
Hold on. Let me say something about this. Everybody knows Kobe Weaver has run a 4.4 at like 2 of our showcases, or a 4.5 and then a 4.4. Kobe Weaver ain't hardly went to no other showcases. And for GCA, he played like, he went and did a few tournaments. It was like their best player in that nationally ranked
Is
age
he
group or
committed?
whatever. No, he's just, like Arkansas is like his top school right now, but like Georgia's looking at him too and some other people. But the point being is this, man. This kid has basically used
If
our
I'm not a
showcase.
part of it, I'm not supporting it. That's the problem. If
What's
I'm not
talking about? It's
supporting
our
it,
showcase.
supporting it.
So here's my point,
that's
though.
how they
He's
think.
barely played
That's
7-on-7.
it is.
He's made a name for
I
himself
can walk
starting as a
into
night
7-on-7 and you speak to Cal, and I turn my fucking head because I don't want you speaking to me.
Guys, here's the deal.
That's
I'm just
lame
gonna
in
break
my
everybody's
opinion.
hearts.
That's disrespect. I'm gonna speak to everybody. That's just how I rate. You gonna
Oh, yeah, I'll speak
what
to
they
people. I
say?
ain't gonna not
Respect is
speak
do
to
a dog. You feel me?
Dude, real men are supposed to shake hands and speed even
But
if they
you
don't like
talked
each
about
other.
me. I didn't talk about him.
So then don't be like him. We ain't matching energy. We gonna always, stand up and do the right thing.
Just nod your head at him and say, "How you doing?"
KT said it earlier today. Some people, and some people just hate the truth, man. Some people they hate the truth,
You
and
want
they
to know
run,
what the truth
and
is?
they
I'm
run,
gonna be
they run
honest with you.
from it.
I'm
They
gonna be
run from
honest
the
with you.
truth.
Do you know what could make? Do you know what could make you or break you on a team? Can I say something? Here's how important the showcase is. Here's how important the showcase is. If you run a great 40 time, that matters. If you have a great broad jump, that matters. If you have a great 5-10-5 or an L drill, that matters. And
These people want the showcase to look bad, so we can stop doing it.
7-on-7
So they
don't
like the
fucking
blue
matter.
rules again.
Let me tell you
Man,
something,
I
man. Deep
tell you
down,
what, when they get the
7-on-7
folks
don't
on the
matter.
screen, that's what it's all about.
Let me say something.
Let's reach out to it.
Come
Well,
on,
If you got a shitty 40 time, it don't matter.
talk.
Oh, y'all
I'm gonna
talking, boy. Woo.
tell y'all like this, man, before it go too far. I've been fucking with KT since 1991, 1992. I done talked to KT 2,000 times. KT ain't never brought up his name. I done talked to Carl probably 300 times. He ain't never brought up your name. Both y'all niggas too important to these kids and to this city.
Well, y'all everybody doing the same. Come on, Warren.
No, I'm just saying, everybody just stay in
Come
your
on, that's what I'm
lane.
saying. I'm praising you, brother. I'm praising you.
Just stay in your
All
different
right,
lanes.
he's
Keep
right.
doing what y'all doing,
Yeah.
because both of you too important. And I fucks with both of y'all along.
Man, Warren, I talked to a great man today.
Man, don't mess with that nigga,
hold on,
man.
wait a minute. I talked to a great man today that I really respect. And that man said, Warren ain't never wrong. And you ain't said nothing wrong this whole show, bro.
Who you talking to?
I inbox you and tell you. But you probably be blown away. But that man told me Warren ain't never wrong, and you ain't said nothing wrong on this show this whole night, bro. Big up to you. I praise you, bro. And I'm gonna be picking your brain, and I'm happy you was talking to Viger football.
Ain't nobody
A lot of the problem though, man. These man got they egos and pride, man. And guess what? And when we say all kids matter, man, to them niggas, man, all kids don't matter, man.
I don't agree. That's not the case at all.
Yeah,
The Meek Shall and Harris.
This is coming from him.
The Meek Shall.
Everybody got their
Man, hold on.
own
Wait a
view.
minute now. Wait a minute. Let me say something to Mac. Mac, you said something, bro. Bro, them folks ain't show you love when you was at their basketball game recording them. You was dapping Quincy and Cora up. Them folks let you come over there, get on the side. You was the only nigga on the sideline. They made everybody else get in the stand.
The kids
and you telling me them folks say all kids don't matter, bro? And you follow the flow, bro. Come on, Mac. Now tell me I'm lying, Mac.
The kids showed me love.
Brother, listen to what I'm saying. Miss Joyce don't go for shit. And she let you come and stand on the sideline. She put the alumni in the stands. People who donate money, and she let you stand on the sideline. At halftime, I had to walk out the stands to come talk to you, bro. And you said them folks don't say all kids don't matter, bro. Man, them folks don't let nobody on the sideline. They let you on the sideline on the wall to record.
Really? I wasn't even talking about. I was just talking about in general. I
thought you were talking about Weezy. I was going to say Weezy showed you so much love.
I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying in general. Some people ain't for the kids. Some people are not for
That's just, I agree with that. It's a lot of people not for the kids. There's a lot of people out there for the money. But I'm just talking about this showcase and in general for Mobile and us going forward. Man, we need everybody there. And I expect to see, man, I want to, don't y'all want to see Ellis McGaskell?
We want to see it happen, Q. But let's
No, I'm just talking about that one kid. When was the last time we had a kid committed to Notre Dame before Riley Leonard? When was the last time we had a black kid committed to Notre Dame? Man, y'all ain't watched Notre Dame. Man, tell me, not answer this question. Y'all ain't watched Rooted and love that movie as a kid when y'all was young.
No.
You ain't love the movie Rooted?
I love Notre Dame, man. I'd love to be in that fucking locker room.
Come on, you ain't love the movie Rooted, bro?
No.
Man, Notre Dame,
man. Roger, you different. You ain't love Rooted. You ain't like Little Giants either, did you?
Man, it don't matter about that. Q, them motherfuckers got gold helmets and pants. That's what sets that shit off.
Man, that man going to Notre Dame. We got a Notre Dame commit at Wilson. I want to see him. We got an Auburn safety commit. I want to see him. We got an 8th grader, almost a 9th grader with 4 or 5 offers. I want to see him. Man, come on, man. Let's keep it a buck, man. We got a quarterback that went 10-2 last year. I want to see him. John Austin. I want to see him. Man, y'all shine up for the showcase. John Austin going to Alabama A&M. I think he an SEC kid. Come out there and let us see.
Ain't nobody turning out no P4 like Wilson the last 5 years.
Come on. And then Varg out there. Come on, let's see it. And then this the thing. We're going to go out there, have a good day. Everybody going to compete. We're going to pray. We're going to love on each other. And we're going to get better and get ready and make sure Central Clay don't wipe our nose like they did last year, man. That's what it's all about.
It can be all about anything.
Man, I'm about, like you say, you said something. All kids don't matter. You right. If you're outside of Mobile, all kids don't matter.
Dude.
Q, boy, I need one of them pills you took tonight.
I know, right? Because
look what I just said.
That's the Matrix.
Look what I just said in our chat. And that's
the Matrix.
This, man.
That's the underguards truth.
When you see Q, man, bro, with the way the city got going and everything the city got going on, man, I'm gonna put it out there. I ain't gonna say nothing about his medical condition because I know that shit's serious. Man, one of the best kids I know as a high school kid. Oh man,
your phone died. God damn, it died at the right time.
Damn.
Who, Q?
Phone died.
And the reason, and let's call it spade and spade. We letting it all out. Y'all letting it all out. The reason these people,
we went back in time, y'all. We time traveled. It's fucking Monday.
You feel me? The reason these people don't want to come to the showcase because they don't like what we do. We straightforward. We keep it 100. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We ain't gonna.
You know why people don't like it? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they trying to hide kids. So they don't have to. Because, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you go try out for the CFL, arena football, or any team, yeah, like the competition matters a little bit. But you have a shitty 40 time, they don't give a fuck about you. Half these kids gonna have shitty 40 times, and they're like, "Man, he's blazing," and he comes out there and he runs like a damn 4.8, and you're like, "Blow, he is fucking Manti Te'o." Like, dude, they hiding kids, man. People hide kids. That's like, oh, and with it, but then they go to rivals and they're shit there too. They're really shit the bed, and then everybody's like, "Wow."
A couple years ago, y'all, a particular kid came and ran a low 40 time, and the dad tried to trash the showcases, and every college coach that he tried to trash the showcase with called me. And then they asked me, could he play? I said, yeah, the kid can play. He just ran a bad time that day. And they said, that's why the dad talking bad about the showcase, because the truth finally comes out.
Don't be thought he was faster than he was.
Yeah.
And that was my whole.
You know you could do better than that.
And that was my whole point, KT. Some people just hate the truth. That's all it is.
Man, bottom line, everybody need to be at the showcase.
I remember that too.
If you got offers already, come compete. If you ain't got no offers, come get your fee.
If you ain't got no offers, you need to be the first one there.
Man, we should have enough kids out there to break them down into schools, and they get to compete against one another.
If y'all don't want
On
to
their
play,
own, you know what I'm saying? Without their coaches.
if y'all don't
We
want to
taking
do
the
the
fun away from
707
them because
part,
we want
just
to
come run
control
a
who
40.
they are.
If y'all don't want to do the 707 part, just come run a 40. Run a 40 and go home. Pay out and go
No,
home.
bro, that's not what they want to do. They'd rather play the 7-on-7.
Yeah.
And
I
not
know
run the
that.
40.
Jill, but they got to get through one without to get to the other.
I'm gonna tell y'all
I
this.
agree with you, but I think that's where they'd be like,
And,
I'm just gonna watch
and
my buddies.
Warren can attest to this. Y'all, we went to Evergreen. On a Evergreen wasn't getting no publicity. And all of a sudden, here come KJ, Ryan. Y'all, there wasn't that many kids from Mobile. I ain't even talking about the first time when Sterling came and got the offer before he made it back home. Just when Ryan and them came, it changed everybody's outlook and KJ and all them because we got to see them first. It's almost like, okay, they got to see them first and they blew up instantly. Everybody want to be the plug. We not even in it for that. We trying to help everybody. Literally. We're not trying to be all in college coach's face or going to the game. I don't even go to a college football game. And people be wanting me to come. I won't even go. But at the end of the day, man, we just got to do better. You know, we going to do better on our end. Everybody got to do better. You know, it is what it is. You know, everybody got to do better.
Yeah, true. Facts.
Everybody just got to do better, man. And my thing, if somebody want to bring it together, they need to bring it together because at the end of the day, it's gonna stay like that until somebody bring it together. You know, that's just like the guys up there keep talking about. They need to consult. No, they don't. They done brought it together. They showing me how it should be done. I'm learning from them. That's why I say they don't need to touch it because they got togetherness. We trying to get togetherness. Them people already got together.
We don't need to go out there and put a bad damper on anything they got going.
Yeah.
Just cause confusion, huh?
Guess what's gonna happen, y'all? Guess what's gonna happen? The little kids gonna be watching the big kids, and they gonna see some of their top players not there. That's gonna be the disaster that's probably gonna happen. Kids who they probably think is our version of the Electron Williams and the Sherman Williams, they not gonna be there. And them kids out there working so they can be like other kids, and they're not even gonna be there. That's the part. That's the part, y'all, that we learning from the little kids. The little kids, all of the top dogs out there. Ain't nobody missing.
Hey, if you're a 4 or 5 star, it might be risky. Come out there and just be a chaperone. Hey, that's what Michael Dubose and all them boys, Daily Money with all them boys.
Yeah, you're a football camp counselor.
Yeah, Big Tony, Ryan, all them boys. You come out there. And
We actually make it your first honorary coaching job, and I mean I'd even put it down on his resume for you as like a volunteer service. You know, for you could probably even get hours. You know, for like whatever you're going at.
Service hours, yeah. Because here go the thing. While they doing the 7-on-7, if you one of the top dogs, you could be down there helping them.
I think we did that for a couple of kids one time because they were like, yeah, I mean, we mentioned it and they were like,
I'm telling y'all, it ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that. You 7-on-7, man. I'm gonna tell you, me and Kel sat there and watched it. Man, that's the biggest movement that ever hit this region. The showcase is good, but what they doing, they got all of the top dogs out there.
That's big.
Yeah, it's big. Ain't nobody dodging. Ain't nobody saying, oh, it's all about this person or that person. It's everybody working together.
It's gonna make a difference during football season too.
Yeah, it's gonna make a difference because the exposure. Man, now the kids know how to line up on a real field.
Yeah.
The more you line up, man, football, any sport is repetition.
Yeah, and see that as what I said earlier, I'm talking about, for like the older ages, comparing it to like 7-on-7. But what you're saying, yeah, with the younger ages, that 7-on-7 and learning the game of football, that's way more important than a showcase. You
Man,
got to
I'm
get good
I'm
enough to
I'm
get
gonna tell
ready.
you, I'm gonna tell y'all, and I told Warren them, and I think I told everybody on this panel when I went to Georgia last year and watched the 7-on-7, and I saw Buford High School offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and their staffs coaching the little kids. I said, that's it.
Yep.
That's why them people win when they get to be high school, because they got the coordinators out there running the system. So when the kids get there, they already know the system. Mobile got too many schools going too many different ways to even develop systems. So what's
Feeder
saying,
programs.
everybody like, ooh, Saraland winning because they have a system
Yep.
and it's working, and they beating the hell out of people with it.
Nobody want to be a part of the system.
Satsuma. Think about every city on the north side has its own school system, but Pritchard. What's going to happen when Pritchard jump into that equation? Now, guess what we can do? We can be doing the 7-on-7 because we know the kids coming up. The same way Saraland doing.
And just like you're talking about, when Rush Probst was at Hoover, man, it didn't matter if you were coaching at the park in the elementary ages. You were running the Hoover system.
Kel, you still here?
Middle
Yep,
school, running the Hoover system.
Hey, Kel was up in Hoover when it first started.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, we've mentioned that on the show before. So that's what I'm saying.
Tell
True feeder
again,
programs. True feeder
Tell
programs. Those
again,
kids,
so
as low as
everybody can hear this.
third grade, wasn't it, Kel? The third grade through high school was running the same program,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yep. We went to Berry before it was even Hoover.
Yeah, that's the old Hoover, Berry High School. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They got one state championship under the name Berry.
Now they got Bumpers Middle, man, but they added some more now though.
See, when we went to school up there with Simmons Middle School. That's the middle school we went
Simmons,
to.
yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm telling you, man, y'all will get there, but we gotta do it in order, man. My thing, everybody can run a race. And we told Q that earlier. You talking about Mobile should have one league? No, it shouldn't. When Viger can win 4A and somebody else can win 5A and somebody else can win 6A and somebody else can win 7A. No, we need the different divisions. It don't make one.
Yeah, he was talking about Jackson earlier. I mean, we need them in 4A.
Yeah.
We need like a Mobile Christian or somebody in 3A. All those teams.
But none of the big schools won a championship last year.
Yeah, we need Clark. We need Clark County in 2A. We need Leroy in 1A. We need all that.
Think about this, y'all. Think about this for real. What if Viger and Saraland was one school?
That's what I. Oh my God,
bro! If we were one school, we'd be playing.
Hey,
we'd be
check
playing
this out,
like
y'all. Check this
Bishop
out.
Gorman in the championship
That'd
this
be a
year.
tough program.
Kel work over Mississippi. And he know Pascagoula and Goshen has a school district together.
Yeah.
The city of Pascagoula and the city of Goshen, they have one school system. What if I decide to say, all right, we gonna combine our school system with Saraland? Do y'all know every sport will win?
Bro, even though it's just there, I mean, think about the moving opportunities, because then it would just be Saraland. What if Satsuma one day was just like, we're just going to become part of Saraland? Bro, I think that idea could be coming.
Yeah.
They'd be a 7A school, but, might be easier. Might be easier to win.
Yeah.
What?
At some point, man, you got to give in. What if BC
Ryan needs to be in the bed?
Become Southside Mobile High School. Oh,
yeah.
Go, girl, hurry up.
You gonna put BC Rain and Williamson together? Is that what you said?
Yeah, put BC Rain and Williamson together.
Dude, okay, so hey, yeah, what if you put? Yeah, oh my gosh, that might be the team right there. I'd be scared to death to play those guys.
My bad, fella.
Man. That would be a scary good team right there, man.
Man,
Year in and year out.
that'd be a tough team. All sports, girls basketball.
Yeah, all sports. Hey, we would even be able. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. I would coach it just because I think it might even be like cool to win it. We might have one of the top girls teams in the country, just like Central Phoenix City just won. And I'm telling you, them girls, it's like they've been playing together for a
Nah,
couple
they
of
ain't
years.
win, Joe. They play Hoover.
Huh?
Kelly
No,
tell you they ain't win.
maybe they
Hoover
lost lately, but Central Phoenix City girls won the
won
national
it, girls
championship.
girls and boys.
Ooh, okay, then. Hey, so Darian Morgan committed to Bama today, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Everybody committing this week.
Yeah, Money Man doing here Friday.
I wonder where you gonna go.
Show gonna be there.
Yeah, Money Man doing here Friday.
I love to see it, man. I love to see it.
I love to see him out there today, man, at JJ's. Oh, the kid, all the kids that came out there, man. I'll tell you what, man, it was a sight to see.
I know it was.
Man, it was so
I
many
like
kids out
when
there.
JJ was when he was crying and he told Sunshine, "You next, bro." Like that's what I'm talking about. How them kids just, man, how them kids just like congratulate each other, man. Like it just, man, it was love out there, man, for
Man,
real.
But that's some real
but
nigga
them folks
activity,
were
but I ain't
deep.
gonna lie.
Them folks were deep out there, boy.
No, I
That
was
ain't
saying
never happened in the 90s.
that was some
Yeah.
real stuff, right? When he said that for real.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, them boy brothers for real, man. They may be a different school, but man, them boy brothers, man. Like I'm telling you, Ward was there. Like man, them boy, man. You got a lot of people don't know. JJ and Ward was together every day, like literally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like them boys was inseparable at one point, man.
That's crazy.
Warren, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Oh man, you should have been there, man.
Man, I had to work, man. I couldn't put it today.
Hey,
Look
but
at
think
Jeff.
about this, Mac. Think about this. Look at this. So my team was 9, Warren team was 10.
Yeah.
Now listen to this. On Warren team alone, he had Sammy Dunn, Sante, Bam, EJ King, Jermaine Tate,
Self Kid.
Steph Kid. That's just the name, just 4, 5, 6 kids. Then on my team, I had JJ Bush, Sunshine, Alvin Dinkins, who else? Ward. Now then listen, the team below this
And Leatherwood.
I mean, and I'm just naming a few. I mean, I could name 100 more.
Football.
Sedarius Tudor's on the team. Listen.
Yeah.
The team below that was Jameson, the quarterback at Saraland right now. Like that's just how crazy at one point how all them teams was at West Mobile. Like, and we used to scrimmage.
Man,
We used to go at it every day.
that was the height of that park, man. That's the greatest that park ever was.
It was at its best.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
How
park
about
was
this, y'all?
that
How
park was
about
a
These
year away
kids
from being
really
able to go
play with each
national at
other,
the
boy.
park.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Warren.
Have y'all noticed the trend? Once a park get hot, something always happen.
Well, the
That
conference
shit
killed
to that
West
point
Mobile.
now.
I mean, they come with it.
The conference killed West Mobile. The conference killed West Mobile because they didn't like D Manuel. So they killed the whole park. They didn't like the man built West Mobile was a homecoming park. He took over the park and he had every team that was every team from 4 to 12 was competitive. And you had 5 or 6 teams that was going to the youth bowl.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a
It got to the point where it was bigger than Municipal and it was bumping on 8 miles neck.
Well, you remember them last 2 years? We outnumbered 8 Mile like 5-4.
That's what I just told you. That's what I'm saying. But the dude
It was
recruited.
almost like I'm gonna tell you from the outside looking in, it was almost like they were mad that 8 Mile and y'all was winning at the same time.
Yeah, and a lot of us came from 8 Mile.
And right, listen, man, D Manuel when the recruit. Listen, this no lie, cuz. Let me tell you what else was at the park at this same time. Lil Bo played quarterback of the flow. He was at West Mobile. He was there with Cam Barnes now.
Yeah, that's yep.
That's crazy,
And then they all left and went back over to Matrix.
That's because they shut West Mobile down, Jeff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If they never shut West Mobile down, they is the mecca of the park ball. I'm telling you. It was about to take. Then guess what? They brought Sweating over there. You know what I'm saying? They Sweating brought kids from the city over there. That's just how deep the park had got, cuz like it went from being a predominantly white park, 90% white, till it was 90% black. Like honestly,
in 2 years. That shit
in like
that
2-3 years, cuz like it was. I'm talking, but all these kids that you naming right now was at the damn park. And I can name more kids. Just
think about the older kid like Bobby G them, all them boys.
That's what I'm saying. Bobby G them was there at the all these at the listen. That's just how many people. Man, listen, the park.
I remember what happened. Hey, didn't Theodore shut down for a minute because y'all got all their kids?
No, I'm telling you, West Mobile got shut. The NYFC killed West Mobile because it had. Listen, West Mobile was so damn big. Even the B teams had good players on it. It was a B team. It was at least 16 teams out there, Joe. That's how big it was.
I mean, I guess maybe Theodore stayed competitive or something, but I just remember there was like a couple of
Theodore always kept a good team. Now 1 or 2 good teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, but it went like really down for them because they were actually losing kids to y'all though.
Was not in the Demanium age group. They still had Brayton Jenkins and all them boys. They beat Demanium.
Right, because they beat Demanium, right. That's why I say Demanium. Listen, Theodore always kept a solid team. May not from 4 to 9, from 4 to 12, but they always kept a solid team that went to the championship or competed for it every other year. Because when I coached the 8 Mile, my very first team, Theodore was our toughest opponent, 9 and 10.
Like you remember the year we beat Theodore 40-6? They came back and beat us 12-6 next year.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just in a couple of age groups, but I just thought something happened one year where it was like, but it was after y'all got done. Where like
I think COVID fucked Theodore up like he did everybody. You know, COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, COVID hit everybody hard. When COVID hit. It hit all parks, man. I ain't gonna lie, it hit all.
Could have been. That's been so long ago. It feels like that.
Then I'm gonna tell you who else. Jamie Pryor, little boy, was at the park, man. Like West Mobile had so many good teams, man. So many good, like Jamie Pryor, little boy. I think he's gonna be a big kid at Baker this year. I think
it was so much money at that park, bro. Remember the year, Kenya? I was second. That might have been our first year there, but we had the real Thursday night. Tampa Bay uniform, that red on red.
Yeah.
Bro, we had the real sponsor by the NFL uniform.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, listen, it was to me. It was, you gotta think about it, bro. I came from 8 Mile. Well, don't get me wrong. When 8 Mile, I wanted to tell you, every day is an event at the park. Like people out there barbecuing. It's a party. Like it's love out there. When I went to West Mobile, it was a culture shock. Like people actually was in line. Like people didn't do, like parents can talk to coaches until Mondays or something after the games. And I remember one time I grabbed JJ face mask and shook it one day at a game. They suspended me the next week. That's just how serious it was out there. Like at 8 Mile, I could slap a kid face off, and his mama like, yeah, coach, coach, he got a D. I want you to take him in the bathroom, put that belt on his ass. See, it was a culture shot. You couldn't do that shit out there in West Mobile. West Mobile really taught me. It taught me how to coach without more to come back. You know what I'm saying? 8 Mile, you had to have more to come. Man, 8 Mile, you had to have a gun in your pocket at practice sometimes. Like,
man, I went from hey, look, 8 Mile having 3 daddies that's involved to West Mobile. You got 20 daddies on the goddamn.
Right, 20 daddies, right.
You like, hell yeah, boy.
Right. Oh, it was different, man. So
start calling them coach and everything. Coach Dad.
Man, it was different, man, and it was different times. And like I said, man, that's when the NYC was at its purest. It was at its best form then. We was talking about that earlier. When I was telling Q, I said, Q, it'll never get like that because right now you got teams that was never relevant that's winning now. So they're not gonna go back to the days when they wasn't winning. They're not gonna do that. They just not gonna do it. That's why it's gonna always be 2-3 different leagues. It's always gonna be watered down. It's never gonna be when it was 24, 22 parks at one time. It's not
you
gonna get
remember,
back
I'm
like
gonna
that.
tell you like this, and I think kids then got smarter too. Back then, you had a whole bunch of kids playing football because their parents just made them play goddamn football.
It's not
You
like
gotta have
that
a
no
kid.
more.
It ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? These kids got computers and iPads and shit now to keep them occupied. But remember, you used to have a team, they might be 30 deep. Ain't number one athlete on the whole goddamn team.
And think about this, Warren. Back, like you said, our mamas made us go and play football. Like they forced us. Nowadays,
Exactly.
parents not, well, I don't want to be out there in that hot air sun anyway. So that's what,
Exactly.
they in the house. It ain't that the parks and shit ain't what it is. It's just a lot of kids don't even play no more. Like they don't even participate.
And that's good because if that shit ain't in you don't need to play.
Yeah, you don't need to be out there.
Wow. I'm telling you, man, that's a great sight that's on that screen right now.
Oh, that
And
kid,
look at all them
that right there. Saraland brought that. Ryan LeBoy, them Saraland team brought their team out there. That's that Saraland team that's throwing the ball right there.
Who that?
Man,
What's his name?
that kid looked like a combination. I ain't gonna lie, man. Just off of the throw alone, that looks like a combination of the closest thing of a young like KJ and Jameson combined.
Man, look at that left calf with the Crocs on.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh, reminds me of
Listen,
Mitch. Mitch always likes to throw
Warren.
in Crocs, man.
Just 3 weeks ago, the only two teams was out there was Matrix 9. Sims 9U and Toneville 9U. I never forget. It was 3 weeks ago. Me and Red and went out there because they was practicing out there. They didn't even know them folks was out there practicing. They didn't even know they was doing 7-on-7. Now here it is 3 weeks later. Municipal them brought they 9U out there. Red them took they 8U out there. This past week, Saraland had they 10U, 11U out there. And then Sherman told me and KT today he gonna have his 9, 10, and 11U out there. So it's getting bigger.
That's good. That's damn good.
I see what Q was talking about earlier. I get what Q was talking about governing and that. I get what he was saying, but them dudes just was doing it off freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it didn't got bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like word of mouth.
I don't think anybody needs governments. I think there should just be like a head coach that's like the GM, and if he wants to enter tournaments or like whatever, they can do what they want to do.
Guess who kind of like helped them do it though? Ryan. So Ryan is like the referee. He the one govern He the one pretty much keep it all in line. And like I say, it ain't been no drama, it ain't been no fights, it ain't been nothing, man. It just been like total fun and love out there. Like I think it's gonna be a lot more teams this week.
Mm-hmm. I look for two things: if the kids having fun and if they learning. As long as they doing them two, you good.
And that's what and guess what, Warren, that's what's going on. Just on some real shit. That's what's going on. That's what's going on, cuz. Like on some real shit. That's what's going on. It's nice up there. Blunt got a night. It's nice up there, man.
I was already interested, but man, I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't too many times I can tell from a picture, but I'm interested to watch this kid.
I think that little kid right there was from Saraland. He was on the 11-year-old, whatever they was 10 or 11, because I remember him throwing a pass to LeBron and Chunky. That's Ryan, not Chunky, but Fat Man.
Yeah,
Ryan
he looks familiar, but this kid looks like he's grown from the kid I remember that could be.
I got a challenge for y'all, bro. Jill.
What's that?
Y'all make the move, I'll make the move.
I've been up there.
No, I'm talking about the coach. You coaching?
Oh no, I ain't
coaching.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. I got so much shit going on at work right now. I don't got I don't got the time. You know what I'm saying? During the week. By the time I get up 4, 5 in the morning, drive and and talk and meet with people and subs and dealing with my Mexican padres, trying to understand what they're saying, man.
Well, just come out there when you want to, because now Warren's
I
got me.
do listen. I do
get off at
support.
4
I do
o'clock every
support
day.
whatever I
So.
can. Like
Right.
this weekend, I'm going up to Montgomery Sunday. The kids read them. They playing their first game. You know what I'm saying? I try to support as much as I can. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just I know I can't put like back when I was coaching. I wasn't a man at my job then. I was just assistant. You know what I'm saying? So I had the time. Now I'm the guy, so I ain't really got the time. You know what I'm saying? And so
maybe you could be like GM head consultant.
I mean, I'll be the water, but I do whatever. One thing about me, that's where a lot of coaches go wrong nowadays. Like now, these young generations, everybody want to be the guy. They don't want to pay the dues to get to be the guy. When I first started, I squeezed water. I brought the water cooler.
Right.
I pay, even though I knew a lot of shit and I put a lot of impact into that's our team, but I pay my dues. A lot of these new guys aren't willing to do that. They just want to automatic just because they got a son.
Because they got a son. Oh Lord, you said it.
Hey,
God,
I spent my first 10 years.
I'm just being real. I'm being real, though, KT. Like niggas don't like to pay. I mean, let me not say the nigga, but coaches, these new era coaches don't like to pay dues. They just automatically think because they got the son or whatever, I'm the head coach. And that's where the problem lay in it. I ain't saying even if you play football, it's a lot of coaches who play football still can't coach it. You got to pay dues, and a lot of people don't want. That's just like anything you do in life. Unless you just born with a silver spoon in your mouth, man, everything you get got to be earned.
How many times you were head coach your whole career, kid?
Never been a head coach.
Man, I did that shit for 1 year and gave that shit right back.
You know why? It's too much responsibility. But guess what though? The hardest coaching job as a coach is the offensive coordinator, because they love you when they win and you ain't shit when you lose.
Right. Well, you ain't shit.
And I done seen plenty of Kel, jack the game off. Okay, but but guess what? I ain't gonna never say your little boy said he was scared to run the ball or da. But when you win, you the best thing since sliced bread. It's part of it, man.
And you're right, because I've thought about even, and it's like y'all were saying, even if I
I go Torres, Kel.
Torres knows exactly what I'm talking about. Cuz listen, Torres experienced it. Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I found out my cousin. Cuz came down here. Cuz had a loaded Jackson team. He had all them boys on the team. Juice, Landon, and they came down here and played us in the Snapper Bowl. That's when I had Sunshine and Jay-Z and them. And man, we battled one day in Panama. We battled. I'm talking about went at it. Cuz seen how much the competition was different versus Jackson, because he kicked everybody ass up 43. He came down here to Mobile and said, "Damn, boy, we got to get in this smoke." Get what he do the next year? He lead Jackson and bring Landon them to 8 Mile. And they went to the champ. They almost beat Earl them in the championship that year, 7-6 with Ward.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, man.
Is Earl still playing? Is little Earl still playing?
Earl he at Thitto, he back at Thitto this year, but that's Swab. But I'm talking about Earl, his dad. That's who was the head coach of that team. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like that's just how crazy and deep talent was down here, man. Like it was unreal. Like man, you didn't hear Sunshine them talking about that today? They were talking about, man,
I heard them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hold on, let me give me some drink right quick, G.
I ain't gonna lie though, Jeff. I do miss coaching. I miss it, but I ain't coached in 6 years. Like the last team I coached.
I'm right there with you.
The last team I coached, Jeff, was Ed Viger. Now that's Chicken, Miguel, Jai Brown. I coached them at 8 Mile, the money team. That's the last team.
The crazy part about it, kid, I get a joy of the coaches listening to what we see, and then they use it and it works. And
man, people always ask me. They always pick my brain. Kid, what you think? And I tell them. Now, some people take it some people take it as like, okay, and some people take it the wrong way. It just, just like last week was at Foley, and they was talking about, man, Sarah Landon Thompson went 7. I said it won't be 17-17 the next day, because I just know certain coaches. I know You know what I'm saying? Remember we told that kid, I said, man, it's gonna be different than the day
So
just pool play. The day I know Freeman, he just figuring motherfuckers out. The next day they gonna turn it up a notch. I just know.
and they
I
gonna go
know
back and
Freeman.
watch their film.
Man, listen, this no lie. My first, let me see, 2012. That's when I met Freeman. That's when me and Drew was hanging together like every day. That's when we used to go to all the FBU camps, Adidas. I wasn't working at the time. I had a train wreck, so I was off for like a year. So I was able to travel and go to all these camps and see all these kids like Harrison Bailey and Sunshine. That's at the Jacksonville. I mean, I used to see all these kids.
Harrison from Gordo, man, he killed.
Yeah, man. Listen, I saw
athlete.
these kids. That's how I knew about. So when I saw that, I came back, Jeff. I was still coaching then. I used to go to the NYC meeting and say, "Look, man, we gotta change the way we do football here, because this is what it's going to 7-on-7, camps. Back then all that shit went down here like that. They thought I was talking Chinese arithmetic at the time. They was like, man, you getting too ahead of the guy. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm telling you. So, like I said, man, I done seen so much of different football. I knew what it was coming to, but they thought I was tripping. Now it's here. And even though we producing some great kids, we still behind as hell.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, honestly, I don't know what it is about that area. I think because there's so many, with it being like a top vacation destination, they got the Disney fields there where things happen, and people can vacation at the same time. But man, Orlando, you a youth kid, you can get on the scene nationally fast.
But see, go to
I
find
just
Jeff.
watched this national 7-on-7 in it was the battle of 7-on-7. It was the two best 7-on-7 teams. I watched. They went at it like the scores like the red team won 38-24. Like they went at it because that's like the mecca of 7-on-7. Like you get no bigger than that. It's like the granddaddy of my. It was just on the NFL Network like 2 days ago.
Our kids don't kill and coaching. The thing, our kids can survive just playing against one another. That's the point I was trying to tell you. We ain't got to go to Houston to be in a pissing contest. We got what it takes right here. We got to perfect what we doing around here.
Yeah, kind of like we're already the best.
Our kids will know
for years. If we're already the best, why we got to go anywhere? We could just play here.
Only thing I was telling Q, Jeff, and KT and Warren was this. So, and I'm not telling them to compete with other cities. All I was telling him was what them dudes doing up there is commendable. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing a great thing. So don't knock them from what they're doing. All I was saying was next year, to make it bigger than what it is, it's better to start in like the spring going into the summer, because like, okay, here it is, not everybody jumping on the 7-on-7 trail, okay? But it's July. In Atlanta, they not, man, some of these teams have already played 7-8 games in equipment. Just like the little kid Carter from Mobile who playing for Adamville, they were just in a nationally ranked tournament this weekend. They already in pass. While our kids just not playing 7-on-7. Well, hell, the season start next month.
You talking about Lil Carter?
Yes, he just won the MVP in the Battle of the Rocky Top in Gatlinburg.
What age group's he in now?
He's 9.
Okay, this the kid that used to be at Cottage Hill?
Yes, that kid is the best.
The kid that I trained that time at McGill and put him through like an NFL running back workout and full equipment.
That little kid is special, man.
Okay, and that's what I've been trying to tell people, and that's why I even do that almost year-round with the little kids. Bro, put them in that full equipment, and they're ready to play in full equipment all the time. It ain't like they're hitting somebody every time we practice in it.
That little kid is special, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, that's like a youth Bo Jackson.
He definitely is.
Y'all got him to my Carter.
Yeah.
I already knew it.
That little kid got work ethic already at 9. He keep that work ethic going. That kid going somewhere.
Yeah, he worked
got a
harder
mama
for me
who stay on his ass.
Like 2 years ago in a workout than I put that, man, that was a hard workout. That was at least a high school top-notch workout. And that kid never complained or anything and finished the entire thing.
Ain't gonna complain, because get what? He got a mama who gonna stay on his ass. Like his mama, listen, that's another thing a lot of parents are now starting to do that they didn't do back then. They are investing in their kid. This lady said, "The hell with mobile teams. I'm gonna take my kid 4 hours away to Birmingham so he can play nationally." The kid live in Mobile but play for Adamsville, which is the outskirts of Birmingham. That's where this kid playing. He playing on a national team, the Billionaire Boys, right now. And his first tournament, he won MVP. So you add that kind of caliber kid to an already nationally ranked team and shit, man, the sky's the limit, bro.
Hey, Carter could be the Xavier Crowell of his class.
Oh yeah,
may very well be. Wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. And hey, I think he goes to Tank Jones School.
Saying what now?
I said I think he goes to Tank Jones School.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he do too.
Only going to help be even more recruitable. And what do you think that does for him actually being around Tank Jones?
Yeah, that was up at the he was at Blunt, wasn't he?
Not this past weekend. He was in Tennessee this past weekend, KT.
He was up there the week before, wasn't he?
No, he went up there.
He went up there. Okay.
Nah, but guess what? That municipal team with Kenny Listen, that quarterback, that was his team from last year.
It was a kid up there from St. Paul's. Boy, shoot, he was out there running routes and receiving because they had like 4 quarterbacks up there.
Yeah,
they taking turns.
That kid, when his class gets to be like seniors in high school, everybody's going to want to play for him. Or when he gets, even about in the 10th grade.
That's why Kel said what he said about let them people do what they doing. All them kids might decide all us gonna go play together. Then what? Dynasty. If all them kids that's up there right now, y'all, go play together, and they get an offensive line, it's gonna be a dynasty. A dynasty. You got Nudie son, all of it.
Nudie up there teaching the kid. That's why I say, man, even this past week, Finding was up there. Like it's getting. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised this Sunday is 3-4 more teams up there.
Yeah.
Like it's getting bigger because now it's like people know what's going on. Like I said, them guys was just up there pressing with their teams getting better in the offseason.
Yeah.
Now, they didn't trick the whole effect. Like they done brought on a whole new system where it's other teams.
This another thing, y'all, that they up there learning. The coaches learning to let the quarterback decide who to throw it to instead of tell them. Because when they tell them, when they predetermine who to throw it to, a lot of times the quarterback throw an interception straight to the other way. Because, they trying to please the coach, but they not really reading. And, I know this fan with a couple kids threw the ball straight to the defense because they thought that person was about to be open and the linebacker ran up and picked it up.
KT, who that other dude that was up there coaching? He played ball too, I think, at Murphy.
Kevin Robinson, he was the quarterback over there at Murphy. That was a bad boy too. He played basketball. To be a kid, I swear. He made them parents be getting along, man. Them folk be having waters, man. They be sharing. I'm telling you, man. The best environment, that's why I say, can't play. It ain't broken. Don't fix it. You need that along with them.
They sit on a Sunday afternoon.
Hey, sit outside the stadium if you want to come in there and change. Like, boy, you be in a golf tournament. Everybody be out there whispering, respecting everybody else. Somebody, coaching their kids. I'm saying, like being at a golf tournament. Shit, if everybody out there whispering, yeah, man, you saw that.
happened to them M&Ms?
That's hilarious. Man, hey KT, when people Google Pritchard, Alabama, that should be one of the first pictures they. That's what we do, man. That's real life here. That should be like every Saturday and Sunday after church. Come on, everybody. We'll get some more practice in. Hey, you know me, especially if you'll give me overtime hours, Mayor Thornton, Coach. I'll open the doors up and keep the place running extra hours.
You'll be working in your field. Shoot, that's extra. Shoot, you doing this type of stuff? That's extra.
Well, I mean, you know, I did, but man, I mean, it wouldn't even feel like work. You know what I mean? When you love what you do. Hey, you want to bring get the kids to, you know, make sure they're not doing something they're not supposed to be doing on Friday nights or something. Church lock in. Let's bring some churches together and play at the facility.
You sit there talking about you need overtime. I'm gonna be there. So,
I know, right? I know. Hey, but then the whole crew, Coach, the whole gang, Coach, everybody gonna be coming to hang out. It's gonna be like standing room only. Like, who's playing? The 7-year-olds? Yeah, man, this kid, he's on fire right now. He just put down 35. Like, he's people. Yeah, man, spend your hard-earned money. This kid's worth it. You know, like, man, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, man, I done seen a lot of niggas, man, over the years, man. Them folks disappear. I'm telling you, man, them folks disappear, man. And boy, you look up, boy, it be time for the next election. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be seeing them people the whole time they been in office.
Man, what if even just starting out, we had like Pritchard Middle School and we could get Pritchard Stadium back going for that too? Man, that would be huge. No, you can do so much more in there. I know, even just workouts, but just, man, I'm telling you, one of my goals would be to get, you know, if we can, a historic marker there. Man, that's a piece of history right there. That place has got to stay. It's, you know, stuff's got to be happening there. It's just a big deal, and you can see it from the interstate. Everybody looks at it. You see it. I look down in it every time I go by. It's made a significant impact in my life, Pritchard Stadium, man. Like, when I think football and growing up in Mobile, it's like, you got to look at Pritchard Stadium. That's where the best players play. Lad's cool, but it still didn't mean nothing to me like Pritchard did in my life.
My thing is, a lot of people don't realize, man, Pritchard in good shape. You know, we just gotta give it some tender love and care. That's it.
Coach, I hosted, a lot of people don't know it, but I hosted an all-star game there back in January of 2018, the same week as the Senior Bowl for high school seniors.
And then my thing is, we keep the grass. We definitely gonna need one of those machines UMS got that pick the grass up.
Yeah.
You know, after they cut it.
We're going to talk to the best grass guys, probably their grass guy in Spring Hill. Spring Hill College has real nice grass. Soccer field.
Yeah.
I got to play, bro. When you win this mayor, bro, just make Pritchard Prep K through 12. Yeah. We don't make our attendance go over 3A. We dominate 3A for 25 years straight.
Ooh, and the kids will just want to come here and win state championships.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. We keep our enrollment.
Get recruited.
We keep our enrollment at 250.
Yeah.
Hey, he got a crazy part about Pritchard Prep. And they got a big ass field behind it.
Man, come on.
But they got a field all the way to the Pro P Ryan house.
Hey, here we go. Hey, Warren ain't ever wrong, so I guess this was going to happen.
we picked the 35 best athletes in Pritchard.
Ooh, that's gonna be illegal.
Hey, and we got him all the way up through the feeder program.
Yeah, that's gonna be illegal, man. I don't know why y'all be doing me like
It's
this.
gonna be like the Marines of football or something.
Hey, but look, that's your only way to make a dynasty down here now.
Somebody just signed up for the showcase and paid.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
You're right, Warren. That's the way to do it at any level. Really, you should try to go the
just
small
think about it,
private
Chuck.
school
Just
route.
think about it. What did Montgomery? What Montgomery Catholic did different?
Yeah, other than having the name Catholic, they could have been called Montgomery Prep.
No, I'm just saying they did the same thing I'm talking about. Montgomery,
Yeah.
the man Montgomery Academy.
Oh
Montgomery Academy raped Robert E. Lee.
Oh yeah, Montgomery Academy, and they're attached to Faulkner University.
Man, come on.
Yeah,
Then you
they're
ain't even talk about
basically
Trinity Presbyterian.
Montgomery Academy. Well, yeah, Montgomery. They're basically nothing but Mobile Christian starting out like Mobile Christian used to be, but that's what they're gonna be. I mean, they got yeah. You basically looking at like a young type of Mobile Christian type of schools, kind of. So now
Man, you gotta realize this, Jeff. Montgomery Catholic and Jeremiah Cobb. Man, me and Kel still right behind that doggone offense coordinator with that big old play sheet.
Hey, you know what else it proved, Ward? You can win with a home stadium about the size of Medal of Honor Park.
I'm telling you.
Dude, Cottage Hill Christian Stadium might be bigger than that.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Or that, hey, you don't even need to be Cottage Hill Christian on the, I guess you'd say, land size or the stadium size.
You gotta realize this. You gotta realize this too, Jeff. What you don't realize the doggone initials of the doggone school. PPA. Richard Prep Academy. PPA. Oh my God. Man, you going to PPA? Oh man, it's gonna be over with. Oh. Man, come on. Man, that's gonna be illegal. PPA goes for the championship again. And I can hear the people up there. PPA, PPA.
Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna be giving them PPA, postpartum anxiety.
Double PA. I'm telling you, double PA. Come on. That's gonna be illegal.
Hey, and we'll have some photographers of America.
You got a crazy part about it, y'all. We can do it like Cottage Hill Christian. You know the Cedar Grove building is still over there. Had a high school portion over there, and the other portion at the where they at right now. I just had on the wing. You know, we put a gym out there on where the old court is. What's that one? That's a good way to bring the middle school kids back.
I'm telling you.
Them over there, what? Man, look, he want to pay them PPA, man. Back.
Come on.
Some of those announcers now.
We come up with another academy. You know that Glendale property is still over there.
Yeah, you got so many properties, man. Tell you the truth, the way the enrollment is, Indian Springs can got the kids of Indian Springs really can go to goddamn Collins Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indian Springs got so much land back there to do whatever.
You gotta realize that's some of that land they using for that little apartment. Gardner Estates.
Nah, his shit don't go past them woods back there.
I'm just messing with you.
Hey, he wanted it. He wanted that land. His shit don't go. He got a nice little chunk.
Hey, that's crazy though, man. That's crazy. Now I get some land and build a facility or something. You know what I'm saying? These folks be capitalized.
Bro, you give me Indian Springs School, I win a championship. All I need is a building and the land.
Cool.
All you gotta do is upgrade High Point to a stadium.
Yeah.
And that won't be hard to do it all.
It's so much land in the back of Indian Springs, people don't know about it. Go all the way to the gas company.
That's the thing a lot of people don't know. Mobile gas, right?
Yeah, well, they sold it to what's the name of that shit?
Synergy,
Synergy, something like that. Synergy, the one that went out of business. They had to sell it to somebody else because I think they the one that had the gas leak.
Yeah. He go to thing. Everybody let Mobile Gas change their name for Mobile Gas, but you know that's why I'm saying Pritchard change Pritchard Water, then what? Because it's just the name of the company.
Yeah, like it kind of still says it on the building, but really they Spire anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they always Spire.
And your bill went up, and they became Spire thanks to that smart meter. Everything was fine with Mobile Gas a couple of years ago. Then everybody got that first Spire bill, and they were like, "What the hell is this?"
I think that's the year, boy. We went all electric. Yeah, that was the year we went all electric. Electric, water, heat, and all.
Got that Spire bill, and it was like, "Do what now?" People were pissed.
In all these years, y'all, we thought Pritchard Water was run by Pritchard City. And they were just their own utility company. Just like Mobile Gas. He gonna think, y'all, we had Pritchard Water with Mobile Gas all these years, and we let them fool us. We really let them folk fool us. Thinking it was one entity. It was run through the city, but we would get Mobile Gas the whole time. Which just was the name of the company. That shit crazy. Well, you get lost in utilities over in Baldwin County because they got Riviera. They only use Alabama Power.
The joke could have really been on everybody with some hoodwink. Hey, for all we know, it was Mobile Gas.
He said, "Hey, check this out, Alabama Power." Everybody think it's run by the state of Alabama.
Right, there's Georgia Power, but that don't. Yeah.
Same.
You got to do your research. I reckon nowadays.
Man, come
Don't just take.
I got my power bill through the state. Why the state ain't never paid for it?
Yeah. Bro, then you start finding out in a way, electricity could be free, but if you start broadcasting that too much, you may not be here anymore to talk about it.
Well, me and Warren found out too. Like Robert's dad run their own utilities.
Okay. You're gonna get it figured out, Coach. Whatever needs to be figured out. You'll get to the bottom of it.
Well, even if you do make a transition, you gotta know when to make it. We just can't just we're gonna have a Pritchard go in. We're gonna take over the utilities day one. Then you need to make them
Right. Man, you're right. Yeah, things don't just happen. Things don't just happen with a snap of your fingers. This ain't like I Dream of Genie or something, you know. I don't know if any young people even know that on the show, but Bewitched. One or the other. Yeah, Coach is not a magician. He can't just be like, and abracadabra, that's going to happen right now. Hey, you should be used to it with the school system. Things have to be voted on from the board and all this kind of stuff. Like you said, Coach, decency and an order. That's just how professional things are done. It can be a process sometimes, but it's just what adults do in the real world, I reckon.
Fellas, man, I'm gonna get this mother, take me a old shower, get my ass in this bed.
Yeah, I hear you, Warren. I'm on a little week vacation, so I'm kind of like, it wasn't no big deal for me tonight. Had me a cup of coffee earlier.
But Jeff, you go out there and fuck around with it, I dare you'll come out of retirement, man.
I mean, I would too, man, to coach with you. I think that would be really cool.
I'm gonna make some calls tomorrow, see what's up.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, and I mean, I'll say this before we get off. Like, my dad and wife were even kind of like, besides training, they were like, I know you have never done this. They were like, have you ever thought about coaching, like, kids from the park or something? And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, I just think that you might be, like, something you're supposed to do right now. And I said, maybe I will give it some thought. And when I wasn't really ever serious about it, but when you said something, I was like, I coach with that guy.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna make some calls tomorrow, man. See what's going on out there.
All right. Hey, man, I'll be on fire about it. I'll be ready to win every game, Coach. Kicking ass, taking names.
I already know.
Y'all, I am KT Thornton.
Where you at, Coach?
Warren Washington.
Yep, I'm Jeff Ford.
Y'all, we are out of here. Big man, everybody out here. Peace and good night.
Thank you.